If you smell that coffee brewing, you know what the fuck we doing.
That coffee vibing and that bitch come catch a vibing pill.
Yes, sir. Oh, what's happening? I'm by myself like this. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, my boy?
Nah, you ain't by yourself. You know I'm here, man.
Oh,
Kinda,
okay,
sorta. I'm here in
yeah,
spirit.
I started off early. I was like, shit, I would just blow if that nigga ain't even gonna pull up there. Fuck that shit. It ain't got to be T Money, the only one drug free. You know what how the saying go, but yeah,
No
what's
doubt.
up,
Let's let
man?
them know what show this is, man. Welcome everybody, man. Even though I ain't no camera, man. Welcome everybody, not to the best podcast, man, but to the
worst, huh? The worst.
all right, man. So we
Yes,
ready
sir.
to go, man. Go ahead and introduce
Okay.
yourself, man. Let's do it like we normally do.
Oh man, you know, man, it's the one and only, man. that boy Birdie, man. Just like I said, only one.
My fault.
Hold on, this nigga got down. Okay, we finna.
My bad. My bad.
We drunk driving today. We drunk driving this Friday. We out about in Cali. We up in goddamn. But I ain't gonna tell y'all everything.
Right.
Just kick back. Just kick back.
Calabasas in that thing. Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, just kick back. But yeah. So anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by my co-host. Hold on. Yeah, good runs. Yeah, pull up on me. Y'all know how to hit me up like that. But yeah. Anyway, you want to get in touch with me, man, hit that thing, www.thatboybirdie.com, man. Like it's a goddamn radio station host, nigga. You know what's going on, man. Don't let a nigga with a suit and tie be the only one you trust, man. Let's get it, man, because this how we rock.
Okay.
Oh, man,
that's what's up, man.
Goddamn, that was happening. Back that thing up. No Diddy, man. That nigga got them women backing that thing up over there. That was happening, though.
I can't see the comments, so I'm just gonna have to trust you. But that's what's up, man. Let me introduce myself, even though I ain't on camera. I'm gonna be here soon enough.
And my my brother, Kung Fu Fighting, Kung Fu Hebrew. Ho, 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 ho. Ha! Ho, 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 ho. Ha!
It's the motherfucking remix.
Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho.
We never seem to remember is it a boy or a girl, but one thing we know, it's a Hebrew.
No doubt, man. That's Kung Fu Hebrew Junior S. But
Okay.
we in the building, man. Shoot, man, let's start out. I know you normally kick stuff off, man. I just want to kick something that I saw you like on Facebook real quick. I think this would be a real cool way to start the show, man. The family before and after pic, man. What's going on? What's going on in this picture, my guy?
Bro, you got to put the banner up or something, sticker over that shit. Them niggas in the news.
Pause. My bad. Hold on. Let me see.
Oh no, you might be good.
No, I still ain't covering it up. I can't get it.
What a big head. No Diddy. What a big head.
Oh yeah. I don't think you can put both of them on the screen. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, we got it. Let's go.
So I can take that back down. But what do you think about this, man?
What's the situation? What's
the situation is you see it in the top, right? In the top, that's her. A mother. Yeah, but specifically a mother and her 3 daughters.
Oh.
And then they return later on, and it's a mother and her 2 daughters and a son.
God damn, it's the Kleinfelters, bro. We done got that,
that's the T.
Oh, the other. Oh, it's reversal T. The
reverse. Bro, cause she a whole girl right there.
Ah, man, that might be a little boy with some braids. Just had on the goddamn dress, bro. I mean, the bikini. Oh, man, that's too much. This can't be how you want to start this show. Oh, my God. Hold on. This can't be right. Hold on. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know, man. But come on, man.
I got something else, man.
Don't crucify the alphabet crew from the gate. That's what they... Oh, man. If you vote
I'm
Kamala,
just saying.
If you vote Kamala, you ready to support the alphabet community. So what are we doing?
Well, I mean that is
Kamala. Speaking of Kamala, let me ask a question to the people. Since y'all forced me to start talking about politics tonight. I didn't even want to go here, but we'll go there just for the people.
If she was a dark-skinned woman that looked like Whoopi Goldberg, would they support her the same? Would they mobilize? It's just a question. Would they mobilize behind her the same? I'm going to ask the uncomfortable questions that nobody else want to ask because don't nobody want to be honest about what's happening out here in these streets.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. I like to come in smoking. I'm saying, what you feel about that? That's just a curious question that nobody's asking.
Would they support Kamala if she was dark skinned?
Like Whoopi Goldberg.
Well, I got a simple question, man. I mean, it ain't even that. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
I mean, you
right?
know, this the era of the colorism and all of that. That's why I say.
Right, but see, this is my point though. Give me a famous or a popular dark skinned politician. I mean, I guess you could go with what's the old girl out of California? They be calling her Mammy. The lady, I think she out of Los Angeles, man.
Let's see if we find Mammy.
What's her name? She old as I don't know what, but she's Maxine Waters. I guess you could call her dark skinned. You could call Jim Clyburn. Yep, Jim Clyburn of South Carolina. I guess you would call him popular. But I mean, it was Barack Obama dark skin?
Maxine light skin. She about my color. Oh,
what about Jim Clyburn? Is he dark skinned? He dark skinned.
Jim Clyburn.
Clyburn. Clyburn.
Clyburn. Yeah, he is. Yeah, that's
okay, but
Negro.
He's popular, but once again, he not running for president though.
Nah,
he not on the ballot. So,
I mean, I thought you were gonna say something even better. I thought you were gonna say, what dark-skinned woman is a popular celebrity? Period. A popular R&B singer, the top.
Kelly Rowland was. Well, she was not the top. Not the top. My bad. You said the top. You said the top. So that's why I pull it back.
Okay, that's what I just thought that's where you were coming from. And when you think about it, it's like, damn, everything is like a mixed, light-skinned Indian, Jamaican.
Well, but this is what I'm saying. When I look at some of this stuff, look at like Barack Obama, light skin.
Doesn't matter.
You're gonna be like The Rock tonight, huh?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I don't think if Barack Obama was the same color as his daddy, I don't think he would have won.
I'm talking about Andrew Jackson.
Same thing though.
What his name is?
They said Abraham Lincoln. They be trying to claim Abraham Lincoln was in there, but once again, he still wasn't dark though.
I'm talking about what about the little skinny Al Sharpton?
Yeah, I mean,
none of these niggas ain't dark skinned, bro.
Well, I mean, Jesse Jackson. He liked too.
Jackson.
I don't know, man. I think that. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I was just saying we tripping about the point that nobody ain't black, ain't dark skinned, but for real, I think that the white people and all the people that's like swaying her way, Kamala way, I don't think they'll be with if she was like looking like Whoopi Goldberg, bro. That's too much like a old nigger. That's too much like a nigger.
I can agree with that, but I do think the way she looks has a lot to do with this. But I keep going back to 2020, right? Why, if she's so great now, why did Joe Biden even get to where he at? That's my point. Y'all could have been, I'm with her. Y'all could have been hotties for Harris. Y'all could have did all of this stuff back in 2020. So why now?
You want to get into the policies and all that? Nah,
I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about the person. Because what? Because it ain't even about the policies, because everybody is hype about Kamala. But what I'm saying is, if you do plan on voting for Kamala, what exactly different do you plan on seeing that Joe Biden wasn't with? That's my point.
Hold on right quick. Got that generator smoking. Hold on, my generator smoking.
Hold on. I said if it's smoking, but I'm gonna have to start tap dancing. But anyway, man, a good time at this point is to tell you that the first 15 minutes of the Worst Podcast is brought to you by Southern Fusion Bistro. You can order that on Uber Eats, DoorDash, or off of their website. All right,
Okay,
we
then.
good? Okay. I was scared, but I was like, boy, if your generator go out right now, boy, I'm about to be tap dancing on the screen.
Nah,
I'm
we
gonna be
back.
playing.
We
I'm
back
gonna be
in the
playing the
business.
little skater. Add the likes for about 30 minutes.
Oh, nah.
Nah, I'm just joking. But I gotta go to that.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Well, man, it's
But-
just so much. But let me slow it down. Man. Cause everybody
Sure.
pulling up. It's a good Friday night, man. They don't even know what be going on. We got a bunch of new faces in the building, new faces on the comment sections on the YouTube and everything. We want to appreciate everybody that's supporting the move. But
No doubt.
yeah, man, you done had a crazy wild week, man. That shit been going insane, man. I was like, oh my God, a woman had 12 sexcapades during a relationship, during a marriage, damn near. I'm like, fuck. It's some women that possibly could be having like 50 different men. 300. Oh my God. Ooh, we just
after what happened, I can't even disagree no more.
And I mean, tonight's topic is really about, are women's feelings and the fun more important than God's word? Now, is God's word nothing? Damn, you out there on a drag strip, nigga.
I thought you said you couldn't hear the hits. Let me put myself on mute, man, so I'm ready to talk. But that's what I was saying. That's that Hemi, man. That's that Hemi, you know what I'm saying? That's that Hemi and that thing, man.
I'm talking about that thing.
But
okay, yeah.
But my question is, do you even think that's important to women these days? God is the concept of God, is religion, is any sort of spiritual morality. Is any of that valid these days?
I mean, I don't think nobody's scared of hell no more. And that's the big deal. I don't think nobody is scared of hell no more. Cause there was a lot of shit that I would have did. And I thought about like, oh shit, nah, they said you'll go to hell, you do that. Nah. You know what I'm saying? But now
Absolutely.
I'm like, now they saying the universe is gonna save you. No matter what you do, you meditate and the universe will let you free. Be free. So, I mean, I don't think God's nowhere in the sight. And they're saying the universe is God. So it's saying the woman is God. So she don't got to listen to nothing because she's God.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of confusion right now as far as where to focus in from a spiritual perspective, because I feel like you said, there is so many different things. The woman being God, the universe will do it. You got the folks dealing with the crystals and the rocks, and I mean, it's just so much stuff out there. I just feel like that's the reason why so much chaos.
I mean, doesn't a spiritual aspect have to be involved in a healthy marriage?
Yes.
Of
some sort.
Ooh, man. What's the whole?
Sort.
What's the delay?
Oh, the delay. Well, I'm trying to I'm trying to podcast and not go through 8 calls, so I gotta think a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to multitask over here, but I do believe that spirituality is a very important part of some sort of spiritual connection. And somebody would say, well, what does that mean? I'm just saying, regardless of if y'all do believe or whether y'all don't believe, y'all need to be on the same page with that.
I mean, the thing about it is, shit, if it's no rules, it's no top line, it's no essence or no God or no nothing to fear, no consequences, then really it's like complete chaos, like purge. The relationship is a purge. Fuck it. Whatever we do, fuck it. I mean, who are you answering to?
And the great words of the prophet Keith Sweat, nobody.
and that's what's going on though. And I mean, I don't know if it's a way out of it, because if it's no God, no fear, no hell, and that's what the night was about. Like I said, let's get into this Bible a little bit. And well, we ain't gonna get into it yet because it's gonna get crazy when we get into that. I want to give the people a chance to pull up and everything. Let's try to rush through some shit. I got some great trending topics this week. Unless you got something you want to just get off your chest because you've had a chaotic week, my friend.
Nah, it ain't nothing necessarily that I need to get off my chest. Like I said, man, I've already said what I need to say. That young lady, I wish her nothing but the best in whatever she's trying to do. But I mean, this is very simple, man. Everybody's not a wife, and she just proved that she wasn't one, because a wife would not entertain anybody else but her husband. Period, point blank. And end of the line, if you would entertain anybody else but your husband, you're not a wife. Period.
I want to bring out the clapping sounds just then, because God damn it, that was just marvelous what you just said.
Yeah, I mean, because if you think about that, though, you think about just from having a girlfriend, or we just talking, we just friends with benefits. Like, you talking about spirituality and a spiritual union, because that's what they say when you get married. What was two has now become one. So if that is the case, how in the world can what was two now become one? And then one is like, you know what? I'm about to add 12 dudes onto the side of this one. And somebody would say, oh, but don't you believe in polygamy? I'd be like, yeah, but I say I'm going to add the one on before we even have any conversation.
Yeah, y'all
on no secret tip.
Yeah, y'all didn't get the rules right and shit. And it was like, let's play niggas out of money and shit. Like, yeah, that was just like a trick and a pimp and a
play.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And a jug and it was just too much going on, shawty. But since we talking about the women and how it be when they get in control, let's just talk about Kamala a little bit more, man. Let's get a little deeper into this and while we on the topic of Kamala.
Prices are still too high.
Fighting inflation.
It will be my day one priority.
Is one of our administration's top economic priorities.
To fight to bring down prices.
The cost of groceries has gone up. The cost of gas has gone up.
And we still have work to do
Imagine a mother who's making minimum wage trying to feed children. They're killing us without killing us.
What else are you going to do to fix this problem with inflation? Well, let's start with this.
I mean, let's start with what? Kamala.
I have no idea.
She don't either. I was just making sure anybody's seen that. Oh, let me go back. She don't know what she don't know where to start. Hold on.
Well, let's start with this. It is something that we take very seriously. Very seriously.
I mean, did you see what was going on in the footage?
I did. Talk about record inflation, things like that. I don't know, man. I feel like that's my whole point. If she's going to address the economy, like this is the thing where I always say politics, in my opinion, make people stupid, right? Because think about this. If she's saying day one, my first priority is going to be to focus on the economy or fix the economy or whatever, right? My question is, so you can't just fix it right now. Exactly. You got to wait till you become elected president to then go and fix it. And I get it, it's politics, but it makes people stupid because they're like, oh yeah, she's been sitting by Joe Biden this whole time with these great ideas. You understand what I'm saying? But when she's in the real seat, not the vice seat, she's in the president seat, then she's really gonna get the economy back going. And I'm just gonna ask a simple question. How?
Well, I mean, Trump had a rebuttal, man. Let him jump in right quick and then I give my 2 cents, man. Let's see what that boy Trump had to say.
Promise this day one.
Yeah.
What will you do on day one to turn this country around?
So she is saying when she gets in. She's in now. And especially with Biden, because, I mean, he's not in the best of shape. But you know what? She's in there now. She can do anything she wants. And she's still saying, if you elect me, I'll do this, I'll do... Why didn't she do it? Here's my one question. It's the easiest question. Because she complains about everything. Why didn't she do it? That's all I ask.
I mean, man, he almost said what I just said verbatim. But I just feel like that's a simple question, and that's why I say politics makes people stupid. If you really believe that Kamala Harris is going to do anything different than Joe Biden, you're stupid. That would be like the same thing the dude who's running under Trump right now, right? If he wanted to run in 2028 and he was going to be like, oh, I'm going to fix whatever we didn't do while Trump got elected, you're stupid for believing, because he could have did it the whole time. But it depends on you electing the person for them to now say, oh, I know gas prices and I know food prices are out of control, but if you put me in the highest office in the land, then I'll step in and fix it. It just don't make no sense. Fix it now.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, the shit,
and then be rewarded for it, right? I mean, be like, oh, ever since I took, you know what I mean? Ever since I took over the presidential race, look how the economy has turned around when I did whatever I did, you know?
I mean, it sounds cliche and it sounds like common sense, but the thing is, y'all right. It's been 4 years or 3 years, whatever you want to call it. 4 years, I guess you say. Oh, you could say or whatever. For her to do this shit, for the board, her being the border czar, you know that, and they say 20 million people came in. That's crazy. You heard the lady stressing and saying she can't eat, and you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of shit going on, and ooh, that's a lot of weight to put on one woman back that she can't do nothing about it now that she's got some help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's my point. It's like, even when it comes to politics, when people keep talking about what they're gonna do with the economy, you can do certain things, but to be honest with you, everybody gotta understand. It's like when South Park talked about the economy, right? Everybody makes the economy seem like it's this mysterious thing that can be manipulated and all these different things. But pretty much it's just people spending money. So you got to ask yourself, under what presidency were people spending the most money? That's why the economy will be the better.
And then when you bring up the economy, the thing is, what happens if we really do go into a depression? You know, like it's all jokes, it's fun, we kicking it, we laughing, this funny, we watching podcasts. Man, what happened if we go into a Great Depression where nobody can pay their bill?
I mean,
you know what
chaos.
I'm saying? Are people even thinking about this, bro? It's getting that bad, because I also want to present this. Maybe it's the time, maybe not, but it's during while we talk about inflation. But check this out, man. We got the meat, the poultry, and the fish, bacon, sausage up 19.5%, man. Pause. I don't know if anybody know what that is. I don't know if nobody
that sausage.
Oh yeah, the sausage. Go get it, man. Oh man, pause.
There you go.
Oh, super pause. Oh yo, man, what's going on, yo? This nigga's crazy, dude. This nigga crazy.
What are your thoughts? Pause. First of all, pause.
Yo, that's passive. That's passive. Pause, man.
That was a 2-game suspension, dock of pay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Lunch meat.
What are your thoughts? Pause. First of all, pause.
Yo, that's passive. That's passive. Pause, man.
That was a 2-game suspension, dock of pay.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all with the bullshit, man. You and Cal know y'all with that bullshit tonight, bro. But yeah, we got eggs up 46%, bro. I mean, did y'all just see what it said? That's record-breaking numbers, bro.
Yeah. I mean
let me just ask this on top of that, and you can answer all of it at once or whatever.
Sure.
Do everybody like to be getting taxed and paying double of what they were just paying and struggling on their job? Is that what everybody prefer? Just to be like, well, we got a black girl in the president, a black woman in president.
I mean, I think so, man. I think, you know, it's what they call, it's the same thing with Barack Obama, man. It's about that, It's about that what do you call it? That nostalgia feeling, right?
Identity.
It don't
politics.
matter. Yeah, that part too, but it's more or less about the nostalgia of having the first. Yeah, you got a first woman in president. You know what I mean? So it's like you just checking off boxes. So I think that's more important right now, that she's a woman. And then they are labeling her a black woman, even though she's so clearly not. But you know, I ain't even trying to fight that battle no more, because it's ridiculous that she's not a black woman. But you know, if that's what y'all want to say, and then they're like, oh, but she went to Howard, she's an AKA. Once again, these things do not make you black.
Nah. That don't make you black, man.
It don't make you black. What school you went to, even if it's HBCU, and even if you join a black, the same way you got black girls that join white sororities, and you got black dudes that join white fraternities. Does that just make them white all of a sudden? But once again,
yeah, that's the Dave Chappelle. I forgot his name when he say, "I'm not black, I'm white."
You see, but that's what I'm saying, right? If you had a black girl join Tri Delta, right? You're not gonna be like, oh, somebody might say she was lame or whatever, but you can't just say she white because she joined Tri Delta. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't how it works.
Yeah, I get that. Hold on, what we talking about? The president doesn't even determine that the state and Senate, the Congress and the Congress and Senate are more important when it comes to policy. What are we talking about? This inflation? Is that what we talking about?
When they say your state is probably the most important.
Yeah, we just showing what's going on under the presidency. We can get into that because you know what? She got a point in, I mean, where I don't even know where she's going with it, but of course we know the Senate and all of that. That's why they talking about the bills that they haven't been passed. And what's that what's that shit they've been trying to pass or some shit? Hold on. I think it's gonna come up. But yeah.
Okay.
What, Dr. Tobias, you might know the bill that they trying to act like one is gonna pass, the other one ain't gonna pass. I got video of the shit. I just gotta goddamn skim through all this shit. But I just want y'all to see these percentages, man. Yeah, the tax shit. Okay. I might be talking about the taxes, okay. But what I do know is that 37%, bro. Come on, man. It wasn't doing. Do y'all not know that this started under Biden and Kamala's presidency? That's what I'm trying to get to. Or am I wrong on that?
Nah, because even in that first debate, they asked Joe Biden about the inflation. And then I think he tried to blame it on Trump, said he left him with a mess, but that's not how politics works. Politics always work the same way. When Trump got into office, everybody said, oh, well, the economy was good because Obama left it good. But remember Obama and his, what does Trump have, a magic wand comment. So then that kind of throws that out as well.
Look, man, 65% elementary school lunches. Y'all don't care about the kids? Come on, man. Oh, what we talking about tonight? You know what we talking about? We talking about inflation. Shit, I'm gonna give you a better perspective. Okay, I figured y'all would act like you don't get it when we just show you the numbers, because that's the way they keep tricking us with the numbers. So I'm gonna get to you in a little video footage of what's really going on so we can see, oh, now I get it. Hold on, let me get here for a minute. Where my folks at? Oh, man, let's go. This is what's going on. Can we get it from this perspective? Let's go.
Everybody broke. Even the pandemic nurses, the ones that was just balling out of control, making all that money. We the rich niggas now. They broke. Even the PPP fraud.
We the rich niggas now.
Even the pandemic.
We the rich niggas now. Almost say they the rich niggas now. They flexing on niggas. They at the strip club throwing money on niggas. We the rich niggas now. Shut up, nigga. We don't need a man. Fuck my baby daddy, nigga. Yeah, fuck a baby daddy. Oh, man, how tables have turned. Oh, man.
Pandemic nurses, the ones that was just balling out of control, making all that money. We the rich niggas now. They broke. Even the PPP fraud scammers, they've been broke and they getting foreclosed on.
Hold on, let me slow it down. Look, I knew this was gonna pop up. It's gonna get this. She gonna put it out there. But what we really talking about and what she really addressing is what she's saying. We know people with careers who never caught the waves and all of that, and just as consistently in the flow of their career. we all know that they're gonna consistently make their little same money and all of that, and maybe drive Uber on the side and make a little extra to go on a vacation. Yeah, we get all that. Come on, we get it. But we're talking about the typical people who was all in Gucci and Fendi and Prada and Mercedes and Louis, and now they're getting evicted and foreclosed, because the money wasn't a career. It wasn't a schooling they went through in a trade or no. It was like a quick whip, so that's what she's talking about. So let's kind of carry on. Let her finish her sermon. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Y'all know y'all was doing them fraudulent mortgages. Them adjustable mortgages where the
y'all remember the adjustable mortgages? Oh, okay.
Interest rate made the mortgage payment increase. Them girls is going foreclosed on. Everybody broke. Don't be no fool. It's not just speech. But the content creators, we broke too. Baby, these apps is not paying the same, baby. Everybody broke. If you got money right now, pretend like you broke. Because everybody else broke, baby. Don't be the target.
Don't be the target. That's all we saying, Dr. Tobias. Take the doctor off right now. Doctor's getting beat and slugged in the head and slid in the drain pipe. I know that.
What?
Bro, they jumping out. Bro, they kidnapping the Uber drivers now, bro. This shit getting vicious. Nigga saying, take me to Florida. Nigga, I ain't got no bread. Let's go.
Kidnapping the Uber driver?
Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah, no, I ain't seen that.
Oh, man, it's done got.
You ain't got no footage on that?
Man, yeah, you could pull it up.
Oh, okay, yeah, well.
It's on YouTube.
Normally, I could. Okay, bet. No, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I didn't know if you had something quick.
I wish I would have, though, but it was some long shit, so I ain't even got to get into that. But yeah, what's the no sweat? Oh yeah, take the doctor off your name, Tobias, cause boy, they got that. Them boys out there breaking into homes and everything. They want everything. Oh man, 1984 Mercedes, they coming.
Yeah. I think. Well, I was just gonna say, I think one thing that she's saying, and then this when you talking about the economy and this what people doing. But even see, this is my thing, and this was my whole problem with the PPP and all of that stuff, right? If all the people who got it are broke, then the problem is this is the reason why. And I'm not even trying to. I can bring reparations in for like 2 seconds, right?
Right.
This is the reason why. Even though I'm in favor of reparations, right? It ain't gonna change nothing.
No.
Because we already saw with the PPP. Take this money, build you a business, and then be able to have some sort of sustainable growth in your business. And like you said, people went out and bought mansions and Bentley coupes and all that other stuff. It's like, shout out, one check ain't gonna fix nothing.
What can we get y'all black ass? What can we get y'all black asses? What else can we do for your black ass? Then I give you the money. You tell me I'm racist. Trump.
We gotta have some morals, man. That's what they need.
I get out y'all favorite rapper Kodak Black. Goddamn, whoever else he got out, man. I done gave y'all goddamn 150,000 a piece, and y'all tell me fuck me and put Kamala in the office. Y'all some ungrateful motherfucker. Y'all really is some ungrateful motherfucker when you really think about it, bro. He done gave a lot of people the most money. I don't care the reason. He done gave some people the most money they ever had, ever will get, ever can dream of, and everything, bro. And they said, fuck him, put Kamala in the office.
But see, the other thing about it is everybody keep forgetting about Kamala's record when she was a prosecutor, and they keep forgetting about that crime bill that Joe Biden helped co-write, right? But see, it's what people like when Trump was in office. Some people like, oh, that's because he's a criminal himself. However you want to look at it. But what I'm saying is, as soon as Biden got in office, one of the first things he did was assign a task force to the PPP, and that's why a whole bunch of folks started going to jail because that's what they do.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. You can Google it. Google the PPP task force. That's what Biden did. I'm talking to the audience.
Yeah.
Google it.
To the audience, yes.
You see what I'm saying? It's like y'all just vote for people and y'all think one of them was supposed to be one way. But then, like I said, Trump wasn't talking about investigating no PPP. But as soon as we got to get that money back. Where that money go? And then all of a sudden, you see what happened. All of a sudden, you like, dang, so in jail. Yeah, PPP, scam, fraud.
Yeah.
They in jail for 15, 20 years. So
niggas ain't even thinking of that.
But
it's all
hey,
good.
we'll have a woman in office, man. You know, salute.
Oh man, it's gonna be terrible.
Don't matter if eggs is $20 a carton, man, a dozen. It don't matter. We got a woman in office. Congratulations.
They don't give a fuck about it. They don't give a damn about us, like Michael Jackson used to tell them. All they want to say is that they don't give a damn about us. So and that shows why it's 15,000 people tested positive for HIV in one goddamn state, man. Come on, man.
Well, there's another part that I'm looking at too, if you think about it. You have people that's gonna lie regardless of whichever way it go, right?
What's that?
The people back in 2016, they made it seem like the country was the worst it's ever been. They now made it seem like they all of a sudden care about what France thinks. Oh my God, France doesn't respect us, y'all. Like, who is France? We say them niggas in World War I, stop it. You know, at World War II, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is France? You get what I'm saying? But it's like all of a sudden, now you're concerned about what France thinks about America, the country that you don't hate, that you hate anyway, right? So it's just like everybody's perspective is always going to change every 4 years. So that's why I say, like, the political discussion is cool, but I already know what's going to go, because folks was looking at their checks talking about, yeah, but my taxes went up with Trump. How? They said it went down across the board. How you paying more? You can Google that. That's a fact.
Right.
And they say, oh, no, my taxes went up. So, all right. So now you just making it up in your brain just so you can have something to say.
I mean, people picking and choosing, man. But like they say, I really stick with the Charleston White theory, man. Ain't nobody. They got the popular people vote or whatever you call it, and they got the electoral. They still gonna run that electoral no matter who you vote for, and you know they're gonna pull the strings to make it be how they want it to be. So, you know, vote at your own risk, man. But it's also stroke at your own risk with these 15,000 cases of HIV houses in Virginia. But it's in Carolina. That's dangerous, man.
Man, that's right up the street, though, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, they ain't got to do nothing but get a feeling and just be like, oh shit, I need to move out of town. Let me shoot down out of Georgia right quick. Let me shoot to Atlanta right quick. Let me shoot to man. Let me shoot to Clark County right quick. Let me shoot to Decatur. We polluted and the whole city polluted.
Yeah, let's see that. But let's go back to the conversation we had earlier in the week. This is the reason why it's so annoying and frustrating, because honestly, right, marriage is supposed to save you from this nonsense that you get when you out here being random and single.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But
and that shit ain't doing shit no more.
Right. But you see what I'm saying? But like you saw in my case, 12 opportunities to catch something.
Oh man, you got gingivitis, goddamn.
Nah, but you get what I'm saying. This is like my whole thing. It's like, boy, some people obviously people are reckless when they're single. But what I'm saying is, you married. It's like, all right, it's just supposed to be just us. So none of that stuff should be even affecting us. But it's like, man, when you out here reckless.
The thing,
man, look at all that stuff going on.
I mean, we got into this early, and I'm glad however many viewers and how many people pull up. We finna get into some shit. But man, I'm speaking to older women, man, and I'm just cool with it, know the real truth, and gonna give it to me raw. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy, but yeah, you know, no Diddy, but they telling me, they like, man, bro, you know, man, everybody out here cheating on the low and seeing who whoop de whoop and. People get old, and you know what I'm saying? Folks don't give a fuck, man. I wouldn't advise nobody to fucking get married or nothing right now, bro. Respect and all of that shit is out of the window, bro. I mean, women are telling the truth.
Why do you think that is?
I mean,
that nobody can stay faithful right now. Why?
I mean, I guess it's too many options, bro. That's why I said y'all would have to get them phones and we'll have to do the swap. And I want to go into a long episode about that, but I really want to make that maybe the next 1 or 2 episodes Well, we strictly talk about that challenge. That shit gonna get pushed and promoted because I don't want to get into it tonight. But yeah, people gonna have to. Yeah, people gonna have to really just tighten up because I think it's too many options, bro. I mean, and nobody being truthful because the women, they need to answer that in the comments or when we post this on a clip or whatever. What is making everybody cheat? Why is the millennium now or the people of this millennium all cheating? You know what I'm saying? The women are more like men, and I mean we're gonna get to so many slides, man. I just want to see, like I said, if you get on Twitter, I know you've been on Twitter lately, man, or maybe you haven't, but if you go on to Twitter, man, you'll see so many beautiful potential wives, should be wives, man. They on there getting their back blowed out, folded up, sucking it. Come on, man, they going crazy, bro. Oh, man, that shit ridiculous, bro. I'm like, you be like, damn, I was supposed to be somebody's wife, cleaning, having some kids. Bro, they on there trying to get OnlyFans and getting bent over to 6 niggas in. I'm like, oh, man. Bro, this on Twitter. So this is on Twitter randomly.
Right. But, you know, it still goes back to that initial point of it's no morals and it's no rules. So if we ain't gonna play by any morals and any rules, then like I said, it's gonna be like, well, what do you expect to happen?
Yeah.
You know,
this serious, but you know that what's gonna happen is this: every state gonna keep getting more and more infested because everybody playing, everybody chasing that dollar, the money. You ain't even thought to say, all you saying is, oh, you make over 100,000 a year. He like, yeah. And in the mind, like, this bitch don't even know I got the AIDS.
Oh, no.
This bitch don't even know I got houses in Virginia. Come on, bro. This shit serious. That's what I'm saying. You ain't even ask that. Well, I didn't lie to you. You didn't ask me. Let's go, man. First, it was narcissist, then diabolical, and now it's demure.
What is that? What's that talking about? I don't get it.
That's the new saying. That's what they've been saying now. The new word is demure. You mind looking that up, or you whipping still? Hold on, let me see. Can we?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely still whipping.
Oh man, let me
hear the Hemi go.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, demure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's trying to say reserved, modest, and shy. Okay.
So this is supposed to be something the women are saying or something the men?
Yeah, that's what they all running around saying. Sexy Red is even saying,
I'm demure. Women are saying, I'm demure.
Yeah.
If Sexy Red is leading, I don't want no parts of it.
It's diabolical. Yeah, if she leading, it's diabolical.
Yeah, so, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. They got some shit. And then the niggas are saying, well, hold on. The more you hoes big, the less you receive. So yeah, so then we got Mario Freeman in the house, man. Shout out to Mario Freeman. Yep. He say instead of demure, y'all need to learn the difference between two and two, where and were, woman and woman, lose and loose, you're and your. Those words be tearing y'all up, man. Shout out, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad, man. I know I be listening to some of my little people, you hear me, they be talking, you think they speaking Japanese and they born and raised American, man.
Yeah, or the other one be the there and the there.
Yeah, they talking like third graders on there. They like, word goddamn, where you at, goddamn, lose my number.
Oh, Lord, you tripping, bro. Like, this is my question about a lot of this stuff, though, bro. Like,
yeah,
we can't get to that part yet, but I was gonna say like the solution, because I don't even know what to tell folks, bro. Like, how do you, I don't even know if it can be turned around, because it's like you said, everybody is cheating right now.
Yeah.
And I honestly think the reason why, and this is what I would say, it's the social media, bro. That's the bottom line. It ain't no way around it. It's the social media, because even in the, like, you know, Granddaddy was cheating back in the day, but he had to go all the way to the other side of town. He couldn't answer his phone. Like they had to try really, really hard back in the day to kind of cheat. But nowadays it's just slide to somebody DM, take your shirt off.
And you take your shirt off, then send a picture with send the video with the remote control.
there. And then you done. That's
like
it.
That. Yeah. Well, they say them niggas some running around rapid fire picture shooter. Them they got them.
They got them on like as soon as it's like hello, ding, ding, hello, ding, photo.
They got a burst.
Well, that's crazy.
But no, that just go to say this right here, my boy. Hold on.
Okay.
Horny niggas make whack women feel like they're somebody.
Say that one more time.
No diddy. But now, horny niggas make whack women feel like they're somebody because they all in everybody DM. You know what I'm saying? That no matter if they sloppy, ugly, if they got them mental health, if they got them blind, if they got 2 legs or one arm, man, nigga don't give a damn.
Right. But when I think about what you're saying now, bro, it's like even when we get back to all these folks that's dealing with each other, all these folks out here cheating, like what I think a lot of people fail to realize is they always cheating with somebody. They ain't cheating by themselves. So it's like, who are these people that's just randomly out here sleeping with other people? You know what I mean? Like,
shit,
like if you go, if I'm
the niggas with the money, the niggas whoever around with the money, they cheat. That's who everybody need because they the supply of the rent money and shit. That basically how it's going. It's a crew of niggas that's just getting the money. They got to go from one street nigga, one nerd, one sociology nigga. Like, yeah, one nigga drive Uber. They got to get like $100 for each. Yeah, man, that shit done got deep.
Yeah, that's shit, crazy, bro.
This shit deep, man. Cause even Judge Mathis couldn't make it, bro. 39 years, bro.
Well, is there a particular reason why they supposed to be breaking up after this time?
Judge Mathis' wife, Linda Reese, reportedly files. She filed. This is what we talking about, a home record, bro. That's what Kevin Samuels loved to tell them. Why would you break up after 39 years, bro? You may as well just hang that shit up. What could be the reason? You want to get stroked and poked. You that old and still want to get stroked and poked because it's what's the point of divorce? Why did Judge Mathis? Hold on. Why did Judge Mathis break? Why file for divorce?
Yeah. What's the reason? So I mean, I know she filed, but did she say why she filed? I know it can't be irreconcilable differences right now, can it?
The two married they married in 1985 and have 4 children, all in their 30s. They want to get into all that, talking about the pair and all that. Mathis in a former district. Oh shit. Yeah.
Is she saying he cheated on her?
No. They ain't saying. They probably filed for divorce.
Yeah, I'm just curious as to what's the reason why she filing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see, goddamn.
Because if you think about it, like I said, you've almost been you've been together almost, like you said, 40 years, man. They both got to be in their 60s.
She's going with the boilerplate irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split.
So they can't get it together after 40 years. Okay.
Yeah.
That's sad to me, bro.
That's sad.
You can't figure it out after 40 years. You've been dealing with somebody for 40 years and y'all can't figure it out.
What else do you want?
I don't know. I honestly feel like, bro, if I done gave somebody 40 years, we gotta figure it out. We gotta renegotiate. We gotta figure like whatever we gotta do to stay together. You understand what I'm saying? Because who want to start over at? Shoot, how old do you think Judge Mathis is? 60.
They gotta be 60 something.
Pushing. He got to be probably like 65. I would at least say. I know Judge Joe Brown is in his 70s.
Judge Mathis 63.
63. Okay, so they did get married young.
64.
But like once again, who wanna be swiping right, swiping left at 64?
60. Vivica. I mean, unless you just want to go by yourself, then it's over, man. There's no new flings at 60, man.
Nah.
Oh my God, man.
I mean, it could be, but it I mean,
it could. Oh man.
What I say it could be, what I'm saying. I'm saying, if we talk about it's no new fling, what I am saying is like, shout it. That's the mentality that they thinking when they do it. Like, oh, it's gonna be some new flings at 60, and I'm like, where is y'all at? And somebody like dating pool. Now there are other single people that age.
You just gonna turn. You gonna start getting slayed. If that's what your plan is, to start getting repeatedly beat down and punched. I know this. Yeah, I mean,
what? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, I feel like these people at these ages, and they've been together, like you said, 40 years. Y'all can't figure it out. That's all I want to know. Y'all cannot figure it out after all that time.
I mean, cause they saying this right here. All the married women I know cheat. Come on, man. It's coming from a woman, man. This coming from a woman, man. All the married women I know cheat.
I mean, she got a trifling circle, but that ain't a good look.
Boy, that speak volumes though, and I'm just saying, niggas just thinking and assuming like, oh no, once she says she's married, she's good. Man, these folks don't give a fuck about a nigga, man. That's why we said they don't care about God. They can't possibly care about you. But we gonna get to that. Okay, 90% is crazy. I need to get this off my chest. This is a woman speaking. 90% of us women in a relationship enjoy cheating. The most thrilling part is accusing our mate of cheating and stressing him out to keep his mind clouded while we cheat. It makes me so wet, no diddy, just thinking about coming home to him after cheating and letting him eat my side dude. Oh, God damn. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, Lamar Christ. Come on. This is what a woman putting out there, man. Come on, bro. Man. This what's going on. This the logic of the women, and they bragging about it. Oh man, we got it. Bro.
I mean, like I said, I just don't understand the mentality. Like, if you marry, like that's my whole point. I just try to figure it out. And you could say it's about the money. So I guess you could say the husband provide the financial stability, but it's like, I mean, it ain't no point of being married. And you could just stay single and just finesse people. What? Seriously, like, what's the point? Like, you could just stay single and finesse. Why you got to get married?
Yeah, for real. I mean, it's going to be an end of the, the union as, the as one. That shit really about over, man. I think, and I mean, is the Bible getting played out? Let's jump around and jump to that. Because is the Bible getting played out? Is it too old and throwback? They need to make a sequel.
Nah, I think a lot of people are leaving the church. I don't really think that the church definitely don't have the same status that it had. I could even say, 30 years ago.
So the fear, the respect of God, and it's just nothing.
I think that a lot of people in the church heard it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of figures heard it, like Eddie Long. All these scandals that they done had in the church and stuff like that. You had the pastor that they found out was robbing, or he was doing something crazy in the church. I forget which pastor that was.
The one in Brooklyn and all that, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to even remember, bro, they had so little respect for the church. They actually did what Biggie said, bro. They robbed the church for the offering. Like, that was just supposed to be a very good rap lyric. That was not supposed to be something you practice in real life.
Yeah, man. It's just.
But there's no respect. There's no respect, bro. So I'm just like, at this point, man, You know what? Let's do this, man. Since we already went to Southern Fusion Bistro, man. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these comments up, and we're gonna be right
man. Get
back.
this shit up, man.
All right, man, we back.
But they working the hell out you. But yeah, we back, man. We turned up. But yeah, we in the suburbs tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? You see the plush goddamn palace, man. We ain't out here people next door, man. I can hear the walls thing. We ain't doing all that yelling and crunk shit yet. Unless y'all pull up and want a campaign. But yeah, you see my boy, he in there goddamn trying to ride and promote goddamn with the goddamn Spotify unit on and everything.
Man, once again, all I can say is I don't know how anybody would want to live in Los Angeles, in California, period. This traffic is terrible for no reason whatsoever.
And that's what you got going on right now. You still in traffic this late at night and shit. What is it?
I only had 40 miles to drive, but it says it's gonna take about 2.5 hours to go 40 miles, bro. And I'm not even going towards Los Angeles. I'm leaving Los Angeles.
Oh man, them streets fucked up over there, man.
Oh yeah, they messed up, man. But once again, this is why I don't never try to come out here. But you know, like I said, I'm about to take them shackles off in about a couple more months, and then we're gonna be chilling, man.
Oh man, yeah. Woo.
You know, Massa gonna put that whip up pretty soon, man. I can't.
Yeah, Massa just like this.
Yeah.
Like shit. Let off it, man. Let off it, Massa.
But I got something that could light. Well, not lighten up a little bit, man.
Light it up. There's something to lighten it up for. Oh my God! What?
Look at what the dude.
Come on, bro. This is gonna turn into a fake ass world, bro.
That's what I said, man.
What are we looking at,
bro? This is a hair unit that you can buy. And you know what I mean? So if you bald, he could be bald. He probably bald underneath that, right? And you can get the little, like, you know, you got some good hair. Like you say, you got some Indian in your family. You know what I mean? You can look like one of the members of Immature. You know what I mean?
Man, I'ma say he really fair to do that. Because goddamn, it's just like the makeup. Oh. It's just like the makeup. Fuck it. If it's gonna be nothing but makeup, lashes, and goddamn eyebrows to the goddamn on both sides where they hurt your eyes. And your eyeballs bleeding because you got two. Oh man, this shit I got bad, man. I thought I had shot a picture. I ain't even saved it, but your eyeball bleeding, looking like this. looking like this, and I'm talking about eye just red, bro, just bleed. I'm like, damn, take them goddamn eyelashes off. They infected.
Yeah, nah, I like I said, I mean, even going into all this other stuff, this is the problem that I think is going on with society. You got a whole bunch of fake stuff. You understand what I'm saying? The dudes that's bald used to just be bald and just cut your hair, shave your head bald. Now when you got the little, you know, the cul-de-sac or whatnot, then all of a sudden you take it, you glue it, you get the unit on the top. Now you can have the tightest fade you ever seen. Probably cost you about $250. But then, you know, it's like the same thing with the women. I hate I can't be on camera, but you know how when the women be beating their head when they got the braids in or something like that because they be itching. So now you can tell the dudes that's got that unit in there because they be slapping their fade the same way the women be doing because it's itching. Yep.
Anything to soften the man and make him weak, man. Come on, man. And
man.
Look, see, that's why I said. But now, what about this? Now, what you got to say about something like this? Can you read? Can you see that shit?
I mean, yeah, I looked down and say not all black boys had to play football.
Yeah, you know, that's been a big epidemic right now. Like, you know, it's football season, so like, shit, every black boy be trying to do that, or do we need some STEM students?
I mean, I don't feel like one takes away from the other because, like, that's the problem with a lot of times when people be talking about the sports. It's like you either got an athlete, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have an athlete and a scholar. He got to be one or the other. Like, why we got to pick and choose?
I mean, that's a heavy task, though.
I
mean, I would think you got to be rather gifted to be able to do the two, because most time you like really talented athletically and you really don't got the smarts. You know, I mean, I don't know, man.
Right. But that's what I'm saying, though. But if you really don't got the smarts, shoot, you ain't gonna be doing no, you ain't gonna be building no rocket ships. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, to me, you gotta go where you gotta go.
But that's
if
what
you
I'm
know
saying.
yeah.
But don't you know that every black family is putting Junior and Pookie and Ray Ray into goddamn football? This nigga might don't even know how to goddamn. He might be goddamn flamboyant, is, you know what I'm, flaming, and they got him in. You know what I'm saying?
Now my thing is, and this is just me, period. I think we would be better off putting our kids in soccer, especially our boys.
What's the thing about soccer?
Because, man, look at America compared to every other country on the world. Why is America not top in, like, soccer? It's because our best athletes play basketball and football. Could you imagine having LeBron James running the 4.340 trying to go do a header, pause into a goal? You understand what I'm saying? You got cats like Russell Westbrook, Vince Carter putting his elbow in the rim. How you going to stop that? And he's 6'7". Our soccer team would look crazy if we had our best athletes, which is us, playing soccer.
But is soccer the most valuable sport or some shit? I mean, like,
it absolutely is worldwide. Now you ain't gonna make no bread in America, but worldwide, yeah, man. Them soccer players, they don't even have to play. They be paying 50 million transfer fees. If you start looking at what they be doing over there in England, that Premier League, bro, they payroll is about 600-700 million. There's no salary cap. I don't think.
I don't know.
You can Google that. You can Google that. But see, let's see if the English Premier League has a salary cap. I don't know if they do, but it seemed like even the last dude on the roster be making like 18 million.
English.
And you don't have that. You don't get beat up like a football player. I mean, it's physical, but it ain't like, you know, putting pads on and getting your legs chopped off all the time.
Does it have salary cap? It says
because
it ain't got one, but it's planning to introduce one in 25 and 26. It say.
Right, but see, I'm saying like up until now this has been going on forever, which means that, bro, if they wanted to give you $1 billion contract because they thought you was that good, they could pay you $1 billion for 10 years. You know, serious. A 10-year contract for $1 billion. You're getting $100 million a year.
But then we go back to the point about the people that, you know, the athletes. You don't get the money, don't last, bro. We just said that about the same, like the pandemic and this and that. If they don't got no understanding, no financial literacy, what's it gonna do to have the money in 5 years? You flat broke.
I mean, that's true, but it's
I mean,
but it started at the beginning though. It started in the family. The family unit's already messed up. So the family unit is messed up. Then it's like everything trickled down. You know what I mean? If the mom and daddy ain't right, then the kids can't be right.
Damn.
And then everything is gonna continue to trickle down. So it's like this is the problem, and this is the simple way of looking at it. Whatever your parents are, a lot of times that's what the children are gonna be. So if your parents are thoughts and hoes, you gotta expect the kids gonna be the same thing. If your parents are materialistic, you gotta assume the children will. You see what I'm saying? So everything that you do as a parent will be passed down to your children, whether you like it or not.
Okay, now
so I think that's what's going on.
Well, what about this rare, I guess, anomaly? We got the exclusive. I'll run through it. Simone Biles flaunts her Birkins, Range Rover, and Texas mansion, but the $25 million Olympic gymnast has given no handouts to her penniless birth mom, who works as a cashier to make ends meet. With 7 Olympic gold medals, over 24 world championships, and multiple endorsement deals under her belt, Simone Biles is now one of the most decorated and highly paid female athletes in the world. I mean, like it's she, she got what she did, like sent her to a foster home or some shit.
Yeah, she had foster parents. So if you look at who raised her, I think they were it was a white family too. So you know what I mean? I believe both parents was in the home. I don't know how successful I don't know their financial background or whatever the case may be, but she didn't grow up with that mother that I guess maybe abandoned her. I'm not quite sure. I don't know the full Simone Biles story, but that's what I'm saying.
What you think? Think
about?
Just think about this though.
Her saying, "I don't want to give my mama nothing."
No, that's what I'm finna ask you though. What you think about that? Do you feel? I mean, I know we probably can't even fathom the shit, like not knowing who your mama is or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe kind if you raise, but I doubt. It's kind of hard. But it's like, damn. Do you look out for your mama knowing it's your mama?
No. I wouldn't look out for not my birth mama. That's all she did was birth me. Absolutely.
You don't think you'll have no feelings for her?
No, because you don't know that person is a stranger. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
That's the way I'm looking at it. And so when I see what she's doing,
bro,
that lady birthed you and gave you up when you was a baby. I'm talking about that other family raised her since she was a baby.
So it's
what I'm saying.
So hold on. So it's the circumstance that you going off of. Because let's say hypothetically, you get you and someone have a child or something, you get locked up, and you saying and you get 20 years or something. She turned 20 and she meets you. You saying you want her to say fuck you because you left her. You and the mama both got locked up, both of y'all. So you know what I'm saying? Is that or you'll change it then and you'll be like, nah, she should fuck with me.
It will be it's I mean, those are different circumstances, but once again, you gotta ask the question. Well, I would have to ask what was the reason why they was locked up for that long.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying she was raised by her grandparents. I'm assuming that the mother was like on drugs and shit or something, right? Or maybe so.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, but I'm saying that's the reason. It could have just been they was heavy, big time drug. Y'all were kingpins. It didn't have to be no bullshit. It was just like something like that, and y'all gone. So then would it be like, well, she needs to know me then? You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I'm just wondering about the love of the child.
Nah, well, I don't. Well, the other thing is, and I don't know because it don't say it, but we just can go hypothetical. And this hypothetical is the mother trying to have a relationship with her.
I'm pretty sure when she got them 7 Olympic gold medals.
Well, there you go. But that's my point. So then it's like I got all of my success without you, and then here you go. Once like my thing is, I don't know if her mother, but I don't know what she tried to come. She's only my mother if she raised me, bro.
Dr. Tobias, do you hear this nigga? His blood.
No.
Oh, his blood.
It's the same thing with your father. Your father was nowhere to be around, and then he showed. It's like in the movie, man, when the boy about to get into the NBA, then here come his drunk daddy, like, yeah, that's my son. Nah, bro. No,
she doesn't
no,
owe her
no,
anything.
sir.
Who are you agreeing
Absolutely
with,
not.
Tobias? Who are you agreeing with?
I think she said Simone Biles don't owe her nothing. That's not. I mean, that is her. The same way we would the people would characterize somebody as being a bad father or a deadbeat father. We got to be equality and call her a deadbeat mom. So she does not have a right, in my opinion, to even feel like she's entitled to be like, that's my daughter. Because all you did was birth her.
Bro, it is her daughter. That's the point. It is her daughter. God damn. Oh,
I get it, but what I'm saying is she can recognize that her daughter.
Y'all some vicious people, bro.
She
is
can,
your mama.
Wait a minute. She
Oh
can
my
recognize.
God.
She can recognize Simone as her daughter because that is what, like, it is, like in real life, right? But what I'm saying is Simone does not have to recognize her as her mother because she didn't raise her. Period.
That is, oh my God, y'all are terrible humans, man.
No, it is nobody out here claiming they deadbeat daddy. Come on, bro. No. They deadbeat daddy who was nowhere around, and then he show up at like 40 years old.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Y'all cold. Well, let's.
Okay. So let me give you a scenario, right? Let me give you a scenario. So, I've had some pursuits over there in the Dominican Republic, right?
Right.
So let's say one of my pursuits from 2010, I got a 14-year-old child walking around, and he's the #1 baseball prospect in the Dominican Republic right now, and he's about to go into the Yankees farm system.
Right.
And somehow, some way, I find out that this dude is my son because one of my escapades led to him.
Right.
I would look crazy walking around there talking about that's my son and trying to get him to call me his daddy. That would be insane.
I'm saying, so it's no opportunity for you to want to get a bond with your son.
That's got to come from the child because I wasn't there. Now, in my case, I didn't know he existed. Wait.
No.
So I might be okay.
No.
Right, but I'm saying she birthed the child, so she knows she existed.
Oh man, this shit.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not cutting no slack on no deadbeat mother because they wouldn't cut it on the man.
Okay, so but see, this is what I'm saying. Okay, a woman saying there's no child has to be here. My child doesn't owe me anything. But what I'm saying is this: if you putting your child out there for whatever circumstance, it had to be a dire circumstance. You telling me you ain't gonna want to have the child forgiving of you as a mother? This is what I want to know from women. As a mother, you wouldn't want your child to forgive you at all?
No. Well, you talking to the women, but I would say as a future father, I would never want my children to forgive me if I was a deadbeat, period. Especially the way I be talking, oh, I can't wait to have a child. I can't wait to have a child. And then I'm just gone and I'm just never like, nah, that's crazy. That's what I'm trying to say. Nah, these women got to get it the same. They got to get it the same way the men do because there is no, it don't even sound right. Deadbeat mother. That don't even sound right. But deadbeat dad go ding, go right together. So all I'm saying is like this woman right here had her, I don't know if she was on drugs. I don't know what she was doing. Right. But whatever it is that she had going on, her daughter was not her priority. So I don't honestly care if she was on drugs because once again, anybody like, you know what I mean? You having a beer right now, right? Why? Because you want to. Nobody is over there with a gun to your head like, oh, you got to drink tonight. No. So the same thing when she might have been on that pipe. I'm saying, I don't know. I'm saying I ain't really looking at the screen. I'm just saying you could be, right? But if you were to partake in a cerveza tonight, right? It's because you want to. Right. The same way that if she wanted to go hit that crack pipe, which I have found in my 41 years of life to be extremely easy to avoid.
Right.
Smoking crack.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So I don't have no sympathy for her. I'm glad Simone Biles is flung because it's almost like the same way, and this is the way I'm gonna put it in perspective. Take the mother-daughter perspective out of it. Like I could take my own personal situation with what I got going on. So after everything that been happening with the BBL ruin my marriage and stuff like that, you think if I get out here and I get 1,000 18-wheelers, you don't think I'm gonna just park a private jet in front of her salon? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take a helicopter ride, to their kids' school just so I can go give some stuff away.
Right.
Like, come on, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, you gonna be bitter. And she has, in my opinion, every right to be bitter because her mom had every opportunity to be in her life. And nobody wants it after you get the success. She wanted her there when she was, she didn't even know how to do no backflip.
Dang.
She just over there rolling on the ground, doing tumbling exercise.
She wasn't ready yet, bro. No pity for the woman. God damn, you a
Nah, zero pity, bro. Because once again, if I was a man, or if it was a man on here, and it was two women up here talking about a guy who left their son, and then all of a sudden he started dunking and putting his elbow through the rim, and then all of a sudden his daddy, he like, hey, hey son, how you doing, man? You think we could go out and shoot hoops? Ain't nobody trying to hear that, man.
You right. Cause see, and that what leads me to say what started tonight's topic. Don't listen to black women. I'm saying,
man, how in the world did you finesse that from that?
Should we listen to this? Should we listen to a woman like this?
No. And that's why I'm glad Simone Biles, but Simone Biles is a black woman. You might want to take her advice, because you saw how she been doing things.
But this is what we saying. People, the black woman is becoming proud to be like that woman. This is what I'm saying. The mother. They're not being proud to be like a Simone Biles, because if they were, they would be on the tip of being athletic, in shape, not smoking, not drinking like that. She may do it. I'm just being hypothetical. They'd be married, or you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Who are they following? The mother or the daughter? That's a terrible topic. No. I knew that was coming. So don't listen to the black woman again. But no, it's not. We not. the topic is now. We not putting it right there. We not coming there yet, because I already knew y'all gonna feel some type of way. It was gonna hurt your feelings and all that. And woo. But yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. But I had a little presentation I wanted to put out here first, and then we'll get back to that.
Absolutely.
Let me check something out right quick. Let me see what we got going on. We got this. Let me get to this. We were talking about goddamn the nurses and Dr. Tobias and all of this shit. Is this proper etiquette for the wives these days and that do nursing?
Perfect, baby.
I mean, like, damn, in the hospital, don't you supposed to be like getting them folk medicine and they CCs and they goddamn, what you got to get in there? Do you goddamn read it on chart and shit? Hold on. Oh, that generator don't went out. God damn.
Oh no, we still here. Oh no, I had to rev up that Hemi real quick. I ain't trying to, why I was playing me.
Oh, okay. You got all type of shit. But yeah, we see Dr. Tobias about that's why we get in trouble and they get cold. We get to talk about the women. But we said that for a reason. We're gonna get back to that, Dr. Tobias. You might can hang around and catch the recall or recap, whatever. But the thing about it is, does God say we supposed to be listening to a woman? Does the Bible say anywhere in it that the man should be led by the woman? This is a serious question, people. Does the Bible say, or is the Bible trash? Or is the Bible, do we need to throw the Bible away? Since it's 2024, do we need to throw away all Bibles? Okay, then. We'll get to the bottom of it in a minute. You know, I'm going to clip that up real good, and we finna get to the bottom of that. Do we need to just throw the Bible away? Nobody gives a fuck. When I say don't listen to black women, they say that. I'm glad it was wrote like that on the shirt, because it could have said don't listen to women. But the white women already know the men run the show. Am I wrong? Oh, shit, rev your engine again. The Asian women.
I thought you was asking the audience, man.
Oh no, I'm asking the audience as well. But the Asian women, they already know what time it is, so we don't gotta go through this with them. They don't gotta prove this. They not on social media saying they don't need they men. They automatically know, boy, when I'm about 17, 18, they already know they got to go find them a husband. Come on, man.
And I got a quick question.
Yeah.
When you say just for clarification, when you say black, you talking about Black American, right?
Shit. And what's the latter?
I mean, black would include anybody who could be considered black. So we're gonna throw in the Caribbean, we're gonna throw in the Afro Latinos, we're gonna throw in all Africans.
Don't listen to women, the black women, period, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. So all of them.
Yes, all of them, bro.
No, I'm just saying, but you were saying that the certain different women knew that, you know, the man run the show. I would say that depending on which black woman you're talking about, they understand that too.
Oh, okay, yeah. Nah, some of them, I'm assuming, but hey, it's getting worse.
I mean, because you gotta remember, it's still illegal to be gay in certain places in Africa. You know what I'm saying? So they not with it like that. You know what I mean?
They say it's legal or illegal.
Illegal is you can't be gay, like you die, like still get the death
penalty. Death penalty off with your head and shit. Yeah, so but see,
it's like when sometimes when the man and woman divorce, then the man get the kids, not the woman. She don't get nothing. She just basically get put out.
I mean, we are it's gonna have to be those rules. The American rules aren't like that, so that's the problem right now.
Right. So that's why I was asking when you said black. I just wanted to clarify so everybody would know that we talking about black women worldwide, or is this a black American woman problem? Because I think that would be more focused.
But yeah, it could be to the American black woman, the modern black woman. You know, that's all it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it shouldn't even offend you if it's not you, because you should already know, oh, I don't really run the show. Shit, I want a nigga that run the show. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of what I said. That's the whole point of this. If you get in my comments like a lot of y'all have, oh nigga, I'll do it. I'm just really want to throw y'all niggas some dumbbells so you can start goddamn doing some curls. Cause I'm thinking you like goddamn Joanna Man or something. You know what I'm saying? You really like you lose all femininity thoughts for me to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you done turned into a male, a stud. Like, I mean, a T. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Once you start doing all that, and that's what's going on, man. You shouldn't even feel disrespected, because once again, if the Bible doesn't exist and it means nothing, then that's where we can keep it at. Because from what I know, it's kind of like this. What does the Bible actually say about women? It's the 21st century, and in many places, women still hold second-tier status. Unfortunately, that's just as true in the church as it is in the corporate boardroom. I don't know how much, I don't know much about business, but I am invested in the church. It pains me to say that for far too long, I was perfectly fine with the gender inequality I found under the steeple. In many ways, I even saw it as directly benefiting me. God damn it. So why fight it? Okay, we talk about the conservatives. All right, I've been a part of the church since I was a fetus. I came to the age with an understanding that while God loved all his children, the guys were extra special. They were given the leadership roles in the church. They were allowed to speak in public settings. They were the ones entrusted with making decisions. They were strong and rugged. And if you had 2 X chromosomes, not Klinefelter, your God-given role was to submit to them. Okay, then. All right, I just wanted to run through that first little page of shit, though, man. But that's the thing. You know, is it something about the times we grew up in, or is it just what it is? Because that's what it was supposed to be. The men were entrusted with making decisions? Are the men no longer trusted?
Well, I think if we just want to just keep going back, right? We just keep going back. Then the men were in charge at first because they were the strongest. You know what I mean? They were the protectors. They were the ones who were going to, keep everybody safe or whatever. You know what I mean? But the problem that we have now is that, like I said, we're not really fighting battles gladiator style with swords and stuff like that no more. You see what I'm saying? So it's like now it don't matter. You can, honestly, women are almost able to do the same thing that men can do in almost any capacity.
Yeah, the environment is so safe for everybody, so it's kind of an even playing field right now. Why it's no war? Why it's no until the immigrants start taking over neighborhoods like they're doing in Denver, Colorado. But it's get crazy, man. They taking over neighborhoods.
You said the immigrants are taking over in Denver.
Yeah, most definitely. They done took over a whole neighborhood. A whole neighborhood. They done kicked everybody out, and the landlords can't even get in and do shit. I'm talking about, it's crazy, man. But that's what people ain't even looking at. Why they getting the $15,000 a month on their credit card and $4,000 in food stamps or whatever. Yeah, they getting all that. Then they going to take over nigga traps and shit. They killing niggas and robbing niggas. Oh man, they dangerous, man.
I just think like, go ahead.
I was just saying that's thanks to the border czar, man, Kamala Harris. Yeah, thanks to Kamala Harris.
So let me ask you a quick question real quick. I want to ask you a quick question since you brought that up. How would you fix the problem? If you was the border czar, how would you fix the problem?
Which problem? Oh, just that they're coming in?
How would you stop? Like you said, if I think you said earlier in the show, she allowed 20 million immigrants to come through, right?
Right.
So my question is, how would you have prevented that?
I mean, okay, we'll get to that. I'll get to that. But the dilemma is, and what they've been talking about is that, hell, they didn't want to stop it. They might want them in to make more Democratic votes. Maybe like the people who gonna get in, they're gonna fix it and rig it to where they can goddamn vote. I'm assuming mail-in votes and all of that. Don't they got shit like mail-in ballots? And I don't know. That's what I've been hearing.
But they claim if you're an immigrant, you can't vote.
Right. That's the controversy. So, but the only way to fix it, it's nothing you can do. Now we're gonna get into maybe like Obama. You want to be known as the president,
deporter in chief.
The deport. Is that what you're looking for? Maybe. But I don't know. That's working backwards. You will let everybody in just to try to deport them back out. Like, come on, man.
Right, and that's my whole point of the whole immigration problem to even begin with. How do you stop it? And my whole question is, like, I always keep using the same thing. Go over there to, let's just say, go to Pakistan and try to walk into India and see what happens.
Right. And
like, you can't just get in these places.
And you got to think of the fact that it's been like, we talking about like 10 years. It took 10, 15 years to get 10 million immigrants. Let's say that the past 10 or 15 or 20 years, and it only took 2 or 3 with Biden. That's the comparison.
Yeah.
It was double in 2 years. It was like 20 million. So it's like, damn, what the fuck? But as a solution, man, you're gonna have to get heavy. But it can't be a solution if you're giving them $15,000 cash on EBT cards.
Yeah, but to me, let me tell you the reason why all them people came in, and this is the other reason why I'm talking. It's all politics, though, right? Because every time in politics, you have to be seen as the opposite of your opponent. So if Donald Trump is looked at as being somebody, build the wall, anti-immigrant, you have to go on the extreme on the other side, and then that's what happens. You have all these people coming through the cracks.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that now they're saying that they're trying to manipulate a way to turn them into voters. That's just some shit that's been talked about on like some platform. I'm thinking CNN. I don't know which ones. You know, it be ABC. Sometimes it be damn YouTube.
But they've been talking about. Now they've been talking about immigrants voting for a while, or just because the thing about it, what people don't understand is Ronald Reagan. I know people don't necessarily like Ronald Reagan, but this is something. Once again, you can Google it. Ronald Reagan gave immigrants amnesties back in the 80s to try to solve this problem, so we won't have to deal with it no more. But the problem is, after he gave everybody, look, hey, if you here, you productive, you're not a criminal. Hey, look, we'll give you amnesty. And then they gave him, I believe, ways to get citizenship. Right. But then the problem was, after he gave all of those people amnesty, it was like, shoot, everybody looked and was like, oh, he just gave everybody amnesty. Well, shoot, I want to come over there now. And it's just been constantly a problem. Like, you can't give them amnesty. You can't deport them. To me, they're going to have to go to a more North Korea and Russia-like solution. You can cross that border at your own risk.
I mean, you got to do everything to the extreme right now, man. And the only way to fix this society is just go to the extreme. Even from the basics of what we said about the phone swap, you're going to have to get one Instagram per family, as in, the adults, one Facebook, adults combined, one phone number. Hell, they probably ring to both of y'all phone, man. That's the only way things will get back to the basics. You're going to have to start doing, and what are we saying? Like, as in the, just the looting, you know what I'm saying? The shit in Oakland and all of that shit, the robbery, just running into stores, taking food, taking clothes, taking diamonds, definitely the clothes. You got to start just chopping niggas' fingers off and shit. Like, the crime going to be like chop her arm off. It's going to get. Well,
I'll put a good question. I want to see if you answer the question. Because obviously the immigrants ain't afraid of the United States, right?
Some of them are criminals, bro. They say they've been letting them out of jails and shit, though.
Well, I get that part. But my question is, right, what you talking about? If that's the problem, and they're not afraid of America, then you got to ask yourself, who are these Hispanic immigrants afraid of? And I would say, shoot, they probably afraid of El Chapo and them.
I mean, yeah, but they've been arrested and caught where they're from, like they saying Venezuela and shit like that. They've been arrested there, and now they just letting them out because they like, okay, if America gonna let everybody in, get all the bad people away from here, get them out of here, and now we have like a Canada, no criminals. You know what I'm saying? They on some shit like that, no criminal population.
So you think that they letting them out of jail and sending them to America?
I mean, that's the word. That's what they're telling them. That's what they're saying. They're releasing people out of prisons and shit. So it's mental health patients and like heavy.
I mean, I've heard Trump say that before. That like he said that when he was in office, they're not sending their best. They're sending us their criminals and things like that. But once again, I just keep asking this very simple question, especially somebody who done dealt with the immigration process multiple times. Like, if a criminal, like, why did I even have to go through anything? If you're gonna let a criminal in, you couldn't let a thought pocket in without having to do nothing. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
That's why people are mad though, because it's people that's having to go through the process who are like, what the fuck, man? If y'all gonna let it do that, let everybody come in, like you said. And it's people that's having their children kidnapped and robbed and killed and raped as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they like, man, y'all don't let these people come in. It's like people in Phoenix and Texas. This little girl like 12 years old and shit. It's them, they doing funerals for them, man, from like immigrants done called them and 2 of them raped. Come on, man. It ain't no joke, man.
Yeah, I think that in that whole situation with the whole immigrant thing, I just feel like to me, it's always going to be a problem because it's always going to be a talking point. The same way I feel like some of this other stuff with the other topics like abortion and guns and stuff like that, it's always going to be something just to make people kind of feel emotional about it. But once again, you're definitely going to feel emotional about it if one of these persons came across the borders and did something to one of your loved ones. So I get it.
Yeah. And I mean,
I do get
it. And I'm thinking they say it was legit. I don't think it was just no internet bullshit about the Louisiana doing the castration if you get caught raping a child under a certain age or some shit.
You might want to Google that. That don't sound right. Castration in Louisiana. I don't know. I mean, Louisiana. You gotta remember, Louisiana. You can drive through and get you a daiquiri. So Louisiana a little different. You know what I'm saying? You can drive around with that open. They don't have no open container in Louisiana.
Oh, okay, yeah. Louisiana is now the first state to allow surgical castration to be used as a punishment for sex crimes. Came in effect August 1st.
2024?
2024.
And who passed it? It got passed by the governor or the state or senator?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
A new law signed by Republican Governor Jeff Landry. This law, which will go into effect August 1st, allows judges to order people found guilty of certain sex crimes against minors to undergo surgical castration.
So they're saying surgical. So they're saying surgical, not even medical castration. Okay.
Yes. Hey.
Dang. So they going. Oh, so they chop. Oh, dang. Yeah, that's tough. But once again, I'm not even in disagreement with it. To be honest with you.
Nah, I'm saying it's how it's gonna straighten out society. You're gonna have to get extreme.
You gotta get a little. You gotta get a little extreme. But the only thing I'm concerned about, once again, if you wrongfully accused. That's boy. I mean, but that's devastating. But your whole legacy is out of there.
Yeah, no, it gotta be heavy evidence though.
It's gonna have to be. I don't even say on no confession because they could be the confession on somebody. It's gonna have to be. I don't even know how, but
you just don't.
I get it.
But that's why right there, we're gonna have to make it a crime and a shame, like they said. It's unfortunate for those who are already this age and have. I'm talking about for the new generation. If you don't have kids, you do not get with anybody with kids. Get with your own fucking woman and have kids, bro. Don't do no stepdaddy shit, none of that, because now you eliminate all that touching kid. It's your kid. You ain't finna do all that shit. Come on, man. Niggas who doing it is doing it to somebody else. They ain't doing it to theirs. That's why I'm like, come on, bro. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, not the majority of the time, but like I said, a lot of time it'd be. But like the majority of the time, and I don't know, I'm just speculating here, but I would say that like even when it comes to like they were talking about your uncle, you got that uncle that's the molester. That don't be like your blood uncle. That'd be like your aunt's husband.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's why it need to be nothing but daddies and brothers and come on, real men in the picture. But that's another rabbit hole right there. But yeah, man, that's why the whole thing is it's gonna take some extremes. Castration. If you cheat on your husband, they gonna put your arm in what it is, put the chastity belt on your ass for like goddamn 10 months.
What about I mean, what about going back to something like we gonna start beheading, bring back the firing squad, hanging folks? I mean,
yeah.
Will any of it help?
Yeah, that help. The consequences is too easy, bro. It's everything repent and just you straight. And if it's not a crime, because let me just say it like this. A lot of the most painful and hurtful and bad situations is coming from shit that's not crimes, bro. Well, it just comes from people doing you dirty or slimy or cheating or dishonest. Like that's the worst shit.
Yeah, and this is my point, right? And this is where I'm always kind of caught in the middle. And what I mean by this is what I'm about to say. If you look at what we're gonna get into the Bible because we about to get into the third hour, so we definitely about to bring some of that stuff out.
Yeah.
But if you look at the way the biblical legal code was set up, it was designed as a prevention to not do certain behaviors. Because it was, for some things, a heavy penalty for whatever it is you could do. All that cheating, that ain't going on in Israel. And if it do, we take you into the middle of the street and you going to get stoned to death. Like, imagine that, bro. They going to throw rocks at you until you die.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Painful.
It ain't, I don't, because I think when they say stone, I'm like, did they throw them Or did they just beat you down in the head? I don't even know how it would go.
Everything, nigga, your hands behind your back and your head on the pavement. They just got stones.
You see what I'm saying? But just think about that though. Just imagine just be like, hey, my mama go grab some bread from the market real quick. And you going to go grab some bread in the market and you see a mob grabbing rocks and circling around somebody. Hey, what y'all about to do? Oh yeah, we about to stone this adulteress and this adulterer real quick. You want to do it? Oh no, I'm just going to go pick up some bread. But then you actually witness that. Oh, well, I'm gonna be loyal and faithful as I don't know what to my wife. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Come on.
It got to get intense. I'm just saying this world is corrupt, bro. They shoot police. There's been like 6 police shootings this week. I mean, but I ain't saying yay or nay, but you know.
Right, but I'm saying when I say that I'm torn in between it, because I also am like, and this is the question I would ask you, because we are trying to come up with solutions to fix the problem. My question is, do you think people should be forced to be decent human beings?
Yeah, you're gonna have to,
because that's the other part of me. But I just say, like, let people. I don't want to say let people do what they want to do, but it's like, I think like it's almost like when you punish people for like marijuana. You punish people for smoking for marijuana. I'm like, yo, if you want to smoke marijuana, let them smoke. The same thing about going to jail for crack, cocaine, whatever. You know, any type of drugs, prostitution, all of that type of stuff. They're going to do it regardless. So, I mean, do we want to have a society where you're just punished so strongly for whatever?
I mean,
I don't know.
But see, it's done got like that, because the older you get, the more wiser you get. And you like, damn, okay, niggas enjoy getting high, niggas enjoy smoking or drinking or whatever you may do. If you just if you the snort bunny, if you a peel popper, whatever you on. But it's your little weekend guilty pleasure or whatever. But then again, how do you get better if everything was about doing righteousness? You know what I'm saying? What if though? If everything was all about like, hey, if everybody get on the court and do righteousness, boom, everybody accounts just get flooded with millions by the grace of God. You know what I'm just. If anything is gonna come in abundance, how it's gonna come if everybody doing a whole different thing than what's righteous?
Yeah, no, I mean, trust me, I understand it. I'm saying, like, see me, it's like in my left hand, I'm talking about the biblical side, and then in my right hand, I'm just thinking about like how I am. I guess I don't want to say like politically, but how I feel like society should be structured. I don't necessarily know if how they did it in the Bible in now would be the right way to go. And when I say the right way to go, I'm talking about like, you know what I mean? If you cheat on your wife, you die.
I mean,
if you cheat on your husband, you die.
But that's the question. Are we gonna just discredit the whole book now? I mean,
now see what I'm not saying. I'm not saying discredit the book. I'm saying I understand, like you said, the way it was set up for righteousness.
We made it lenient. We made it lenient. Yeah, if you want everything to keep being lenient, it's gonna be chaos. If we tighten it back up.
What I'm saying real quick is like when I'm saying like during the biblical times, if you look at it, it was like, okay, we want to be this righteous people. So this way we don't get punished by God. We got to make sure we install these laws. So, you know what I mean? Lightning bolts don't come out the sky, for example, right?
Right.
But what I'm saying is right now in 2024, I'm not saying discredit the Bible. I'm not even saying any of the stuff is not valid. But what I am saying is it is hard for me in my 2024 mind, even though it's something I just recently experienced. I don't know if I could be the first one to pick up a stone and go do that. But once again, that's because I don't have that mentality, but that's because that's not how society is. Because I also feel like you'll adjust.
You a what?
If that's the way society is, you'll adjust. It's like, it's gonna be like that first person to throw that stone. And then somebody gonna be like, we gotta take them out, and then it's gonna be normal after that.
But they gonna have a squad for that shit. Like it's just like a force, like the police force and all that. That's what I'm saying. You ain't no human. The average citizen ain't got to do it.
But that's the biblical way of doing it. The citizens did it. They took it into their own hands.
Oh, now I mean, but see, you had to break through the whole government and all that. But now, if we gonna see, that's what I'm saying. You had to.
You know what I'm saying? It was like that because that's what they used to do in like I think it was in the Puritan society. Because if you saw that movie with Demi Moore called The Scarlet Letter, that's why she had to wear that A on her chest.
But I mean, you can't do nothing when there's so many goods and jewels and. You gonna have to take all that shit out of the equation. Niggas gonna want to. I mean, it's too much shit to steal.
Yeah,
if you gonna take away the police force, it's over. But damn, the world done got too modern, man. It's done got so modern. It's gonna be hard to take it back to that civilization. But then again, like I said, are we gonna pick and choose verses and sentences we want to use from present day and then be like, oh yeah, I'm Christian because I do, you know what I'm saying? If all
that's what I'm saying. I get that.
Yeah, nobody want to listen to the shit that's really in it except certain shit like goddamn. Oh yeah, he gave his only son.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, to me, I feel like without all the penalties, right? The part that people aren't focused on in the Bible is the wisdom in the Bible and the righteous aspects of the Bible. We don't even have to get into all that other stuff. That's the problem that I really think is what's going on right now, because people aren't focused on those things. It's about, like, this is a simple thing. Treat other people like you would want to be treated. It's very simple. You don't even really need, I'm not saying you can throw the rest of the book out, but you can start right there. If everybody just did that, like, for example, I take my situation again. Would I want my wife to sleep with 12 different men? No. So I shouldn't sleep with 12 different women. It's very simple, and society should function properly if we just only acted on that. Should I want my wife to just punch me in the face repeatedly? No. Then I shouldn't punch my wife in the face repeatedly. It would be very simple. Should I want my wife to be happy and supported and feel comfortable in her relationship? Yes. Then I should want the same thing in return. It would be very easy if that's the way the world worked. But like you said, that's the problem.
Then you got to add in perspective, because they'll be saying the whole time, "Oh, I did that. I did all the time. He ain't do nothing with me. He ain't do the time." I mean, so man.
Yeah, I'm just saying best fit scenario. If you like you said, when you say people want to pick and choose versus pick it, and I get that. But what I'm still trying to say is, like, you could simplify it and just, once again, to me, you don't even have to go as far as believe. You could be an atheist and be like, treat other people the way you want to be treated. But the problem is, like you said, nobody wants to have any rules. There is no base morality in the world, period. Because don't matter what you say, somebody will be like, well, I don't know if I really think that's that bad, or well, I don't really know if that's too bad of it. So it's like we all fighting an endless fight for nothing, really.
I mean, and then it's leaving the man in a position, because, like I say, this whole thing come from, like I said, either we gonna get to a point where the men are leading correctly, though. I'm not saying no bad men and niggas making you crash out and shit. We're gonna get back to the men leading. And or it's gonna continue being like, and I mean, I don't know if it's right or wrong. I'm not even being biased. It's gonna be like everything is about the woman. She's correct. She's right. If he don't do this, he on child support. If he don't do that, take all his money in the divorce. If he don't do that, lock him up. If it's domestic, if it's a fight, he lock him up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna forever be that, and then it leads to position like niggas like even yourself, man. What happened to the good men? Because it's going to lead to niggas like my boy Tyrese, and it always leads to some beautiful tears for us men.
Black men cry. When divorces happen, women aren't the only one that are devastated. When a miscarriage happens, women are not the only one that you should be checking on. when you can't put food on the table because your career goes up and then it goes down, stop calling, skipping over the man, and just checking on the woman. Black men cry.
And cry. That's the new saying.
I mean, I get what he's saying, but it's just it just still keeps going back to this basic principle. It is because we have these double standards for different things. Like you said, people handle different things differently. You understand what I'm saying? Like you said, when you had I've had to deal with a miscarriage before. But once again, I understand because they make it seem like because the woman is the one carrying it, that she's the only one suffering some sort of loss by it. And once again, we never gonna carry children. But it's a situation where if this is something that we both wanted, we should still be equally.
Stop being politically correct, bro, and just because there's something you want to say about this topic, and I do too. It's no way to be politically correct. It's a fucked up thing because, like you say, even the woman will use that against you while you're there suffering from the loss and be like, nigga, you don't. Or if she's nice, you don't even know what I've been. Like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? That I don't know. That's what I felt you were coming from because, I mean, it's no compassion toward the man at all. I've been in them situations too. I don't know about yourself, but go ahead.
Nah, I wasn't saying that. I was just basically going to say that when it comes to these type of situations where, like you said, there are two people that are dealing with loss, it should be felt equally. It shouldn't be like, oh, because you are the one that lost the baby, you're the only one that's bothered by it. And that therefore, like he said, you're the only one that should be checked on. That's what I'm saying. It's almost to the point where, like, you know, and it's not necessarily a great thing to be called an emotional man, but it's like sometimes it just feels like they just think like you just a stone cold, like you have no emotion at all, but either anger or jealousy or whatever. You know what I mean? Like you can't get sad, you can't cry because you lost a child. Like that's insane to me.
Yeah. I mean, on one hand, they're gonna beg you to death to be vulnerable. When you're in a player position, when you like being a player, you like you say, when you used to say, you don't want to date anything serious. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, that's all in a player type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't want to be serious, everybody can. You on this side, everybody can understand and all that. And then when you on the other end and you trying to do right, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely think what you're saying is valid, but it's like at a certain point, this is what I be trying to say when I be talking about, you know, sometimes jokingly, like equality and things like that. It's always going to be hard to ever reach some point of that because, like I said, every single time something happens, you're going to look at the gender, the race, the social status of that person that you're talking about before you can even say, okay, I can feel something for that person.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's never going to be why. That's why I was saying earlier when you did Simone Biles' mom and like, man, y'all cutthroat. I'm like, no, because if that was a man, he would be getting the same smoke. So no, I can't let her off the hook because she carried her 9 months, and then I don't know, maybe 6 months later had to get back on that crack pipe. I don't feel no way for that. And then now all of a sudden you got maybe one of the greatest gymnasts ever actually is your daughter. And you can be proud as you want to, but your daughter wants nothing to do with you.
Because I mean, the thing about it is, I mean, it's this. It's all a finesse. It's all a game, but it got to be played right. And some even say it's a business, and that's why I say that. And it's all about how early people catch on to that shit. That's what I would say. That's my advice to somebody. Or this is just some game I'm giving the streets. It's like how early you start doing everything, how early your perspectives change, because that's why some girls be like, and I'm just going with society. You might. A girl might get with a white boy. A black girl may get with a white boy at like 20. They already 22, 23, own a home. This and you know what I'm saying? They whole dynamic is different versus two of the coolest people at the school, but bad parents. And they get together, they struggling, they on food stamps, and they living in a, you know what I'm saying? They living out their van, and you know, I mean, it's so many levels to this shit. That's why you got to come into this shit and look at everything the right way, or really you need a unit to do what, you know what I'm saying? That's where the father and the mother come into play. And I mean, what we doing is separating more and more and more. If nothing is going on but the feminist movement, and every woman is agreeing that they really don't need a man, they even letting the white girl Kiki come into play and show you what you're supposed to do when you have a black man in front of you that's trying to get right.
Oh, Lord.
This one standing with this balloon. So I want to know why you still holding on.
I am. Well, so far, I feel like his energy has been good. He's been respectful. He's not too egotistical, you know, not too full of himself. He's handsome. He's tall. I feel like I see the effort in what he put in with his outfit today, you know.
It sounds like he got all the compliments for you.
Boy, that's what I'm talking about. The main thing here, they wonder why the Snow Bunny's striking, because they know what to say. Bro, you ain't on this. Did you hear her say, shit, nigga, for real, I don't even fuck with you, though. Your pants too tight, nigga, shit. You look sassy, bro.
Nah, I mean, but I think, like, that's just period. Like, and we talked about this probably on a weekly basis on the show, like, a man needs to feel supported. A man needs to feel like he's wanted. A man needs to this ain't no like want. This is a need for a man. You understand what I'm saying? So right. The fact that like, cause you could like if you roll the tape back, look, just don't listen to what she's saying. I want everybody in the audience when he rolled the tape back, look at his face based on what she's saying. Run it back one time.
Last one standing with this balloon. So I want to know why you still holding on.
I am. Well, so far, I feel like his energy has been good. He's been respectful. He's not too egotistical, you know, not too full of himself. He's handsome. He's tall. I feel like I see the effort in what he put in with his outfit today, you know.
It sounds like he got all the compliments for you.
That nigga like a little baby, boy. I'm telling you, like.
But you get what I'm saying? It's like, Sean, I don't think, and see, that's why I be trying to say to me, it's like, I don't really think women understand how powerful that is. Like, just telling your man something good and positive about himself. Oh, he tall. I like the way his shirt looked. I mean, he might be smelling good. You know, he wasn't rude. I like his demeanor. Just compliment him. I mean, you know what I mean? Something positive is better than what we get most of the time.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I support that 1,000%. And man, the thing is you got a lot of men, and this is just for women who may not know this. It's a lot of men that just ain't going for that shit. You got your chasers, but you got a lot of men that really just prefer that you showing that you crazy or head over heels or however you want to say for him. Even if you faking, that's your game. If that's your man, if that's who you digging or fucking with at the time, that's how you gotta present it. Every man ain't going for that all day long. It's just a goddamn chase, like he just a puppet up under the woman. You know what I'm saying? Because that shouldn't even be how it be. He gotta chase the cat now, but you got to show him that he your everything. That what you own. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know the starfish routine. The same. They say you get in the bed like a starfish. Niggas, that's how women treat in a relationship, like a starfish. Just don't even move. Just
there you go.
Yeah, you know the starfish, man. You stay away from the starfish movement. But yeah.
Okay. But no, I mean, I just feel like in a lot of these scenarios and situations, and it's both sides too. But you know, like I said, this is a show we men, so we talk about the men right now. But I just don't think. And I think women would just understand, like even today, man, like I ain't gonna cap. Like, you know, man, my little missus and everything, man, hit me up. And she just wanted to just tell me some good things about myself. Right. And I promise you, bro, I couldn't help but to smile and I felt good about my day. You know what I mean? Even though, like, you gotta think about it. Normally, I'd be like, bro, we gotta put the show back. Man, dang, bro, these niggas out here got me. Bro, I was chill, like, hey, what you want to do, bro? You want to do this? Like, it changed my whole day, my whole mood. Just some positive words. Oh, everything's gonna be fine. Oh, you gonna do it. I believe in you. You don't even have to. What's the word? You don't even gotta mean it, right?
Yeah,
it means a lot more if you do.
Put the effort.
But it's like, boy, just the effort of just hearing you're not a piece of garbage. You're not, you're not somebody that commits domestic violence, and you just, like I say, a Batman villain. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, they don't understand how good that just makes somebody feel. I really appreciate having you in my life. I don't want nobody else. I'm yours. I'm nobody else's. That's what you want to hear. That's the type of stuff where you be like, girl, let me go ahead and, like you said.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear no, well, I guess if we, it's cool, I guess, if we together. I mean, if you want to do it, I guess we can try.
And I think and that's why I say I think that's the compatibility. Most people just don't even be having the time, or like they say, when you be compatible with somebody, you be done let them go or some shit. Cause that's the thing. Like they say, is you supposed to have 10, 20 different chances to get married? Is everybody supposed to have 10 different? I mean, if it was one person, the first person you got with, you had to be with for the rest of your life, would people make them same decision?
Because you would be very careful about who you decide to get that ring to. Same thing like having sex with somebody too. If you had to have sex with the first person, if you had to marry the first person you had sex with, boy,
yeah.
Everything is changed at that point.
Yeah,
it's like, man, you ain't just gonna be going to go, like you said, somebody who stank.
Yeah.
Somebody who ain't washed their. Come on, bro. You not. That's not gonna be your wife if you know that by having sex with them. Okay, now that's my wife forever.
Yeah.
In that scenario.
I mean,
but I'm almost ready to get on. I'm almost ready to shut this thing down so I get on camera in about the next 5 minutes. But if you want to go ahead and hop back into the stuff about the Bible, I'll be ready to go ahead and hop in on that if you want to.
We finna put some of that back up there. We want to just mention a little notable mention one thing about this. Keke Palmer being pregnant. Keke Palmer pregnant again by her baby daddy is wild. That's what they say. Yeah, she would call him out and say he was a domestic violence guy again, had the restraining order. That's what I'm saying, man. That's the new thing, man. Everybody want the men locked up when it don't go their way, man. That's the new defense. You got to call a man again. You know what I'm saying? It's wild, man. That's why they say don't listen to this right here, man. Don't listen to black women, man. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them, man. It'll get you nowhere because they do that and then be right back. Right back pregnant by their baby daddy, and then after that, after they done got pregnant by their baby daddy again, they'll go like this and say, "I'm just a girl who prefers to have homeboys," and they'll have another homegirl, Nicole, agreeing with it, saying, "Yeah, I just like to be around niggas," and that's why I say, don't listen to black women.
Oh Lord, hold on.
Because if you keep doing it, y'all got society headed to this right here. And this shit is not, come on, man, the head is missing. If you notice, the head is missing, man. We looking like some goddamn simps on our knees begging. Come on, man. We got to get out this shit. We going so mental health, it's making niggas go goddamn August Alsina, man. It's making niggas go August Alsina, man. That nigga say bruh, y'all women gotta stop, bro. Stop, bruh. Let the men back when the lead, bruh. Love is much more complex because love is a language. I'm fluid in love when it speaks to me. No Diddy. August Alsina explains how he fell in love with another man. Oh God, this is insane, August, man. What? I mean, what is August even thinking about, man? I mean, is it like something in the water, some shit that's making everybody just be geeking and like,
brother? What's that? What's that, brother?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, oh wait. Ew. But yeah, man, there's a lot of shit going on, man. What it say? The video is blurry. Hold on, what's she talking? Oh, now you know the video ain't blurry. The white girl just know how to kick it, man. It's like shit. If I'm gonna pick the nigga, I'm finna fuck with him and just goddamn. I'm finna give my all, like I'm trying to goddamn ace that test in class and goddamn. I mean, they mamas teach them how to talk to niggas and shit though. See, that's the thing. Y'all mama steady saying fuck that nigga. Oh, them niggas ain't shit. That nigga, he like, the white girl like, baby, you know what to go tell him. Tell your dad he's goddamn handsome as hell. You know how they rock it, man. But you know, you gotta been around and folks to understand that shit. That's why they say it's just different dynamics on different sides of the world, man.
Yeah, man. And that's just what I be trying to say. Like, you know, I've seen that video. And I just feel like I said, bro, I just feel like people just do not know how important it is to just be positive sometimes, bro. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Like, that be, like, you know, like, I mean, I know the women, because I feel like, you know what it is? Uh-oh, that boy Sammy turning up. But anyway, you got to think about it like this, though, right? Because, and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like the reason is why it's a big deal for us men is because I feel like, honestly, women are used to it all the time. You used to being told how great you are. You used to being told how pretty you are. You used to being told all these things about how great you are your entire life. I mean, so compliments don't really mean that much. You know what I mean? Because how many bad women, you know, that they'll say, oh, you know, oh, girl, you beautiful. And then they'll just look at them like it don't mean anything. You know what I mean? But if you had a woman be like, oh, you handsome, it ain't like no dude is going to be like, he ain't going to like flare his nose and be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, nah, the men don't hardly do that. You know, it's some snobby ass.
It might be one or two. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I just feel like that's because the you know, the environment or whatnot is
the gesture is not, it's not done like that. But then again, you can't. It's just so many levels because then you got people that's coming at the game like this.
Ladies, if y'all been with him for at least 3 months and he's not taking care of you fully at that point, he does not want you.
Yeah, get him all the way up out the paint, bro.
Damn.
I don't know who that guy is, but he don't need to grow no more.
I know, because
that is awful. That is awful. If your man don't take care of you after 3 months, what?
I mean, what was the point? I mean, like, man, that's like, who you teaching that shit? Because see, look, and this what niggas say, bro. This how we gonna shoot through this. And this was a section of the comments, some of the people that just had some validity with the blue checks and shit. You know, these not just no broke niggas talking or whatever. Not all of them. But it was like, I know over 50 married men, all of them did not fully take care of their wives' bills until they became just that, their wife. I don't knock any man who takes care of a woman whenever, but the Bible, God only commands husbands to be providers. He responds to that. Hold on, you got something to say about that?
Well, he doesn't command us to be providers, but go ahead.
Okay,
that's not biblical, but go ahead. I know what he's saying.
Yeah, I know what he's trying. Okay, but then the guy responds, I know just as many as well. Oh, I know just as many as well that do before they become their wives. I guess it's our environment that molds our answers, bro. Hold on. So another nigga say, nah, bro, the real question is how good looking are those 50 men wives? Cyrus mentioned, of course, if you're dating a 3 or 4, who doesn't know their worth, who doesn't know their worth, you don't, what the fuck? You don't got to do much and leave the baddies for the real niggas out here. So let me ask this. So it's like if you a certain level of bad, that's when you supposed to just pay for their everything. Is that how logic is now?
I mean, I feel like this is my thing, bro. When we start talking about society and stuff like that, and we want to make changes and we want stuff to get back right, you know, the pretty girls gotta stop getting everything. Period. Just because they pretty. It's gotta be the women that's out here really taking care of their men. Like we said, we want the women to be submissive. Them gotta be the only women get saluted. If you're on Instagram half naked, nobody like that. Nobody like her. Everybody unfollow her. Everybody go unsubscribe from my OnlyFans. Like, bro, that's the only way any of this is ever gonna get fixed. Period.
Yeah.
Period. Like, because what we've been doing and what we keep trying to do and what we keep saying we gonna do, it's never going to get fixed. Because every single time we try to do something, it's gonna be somebody standing over there like, "But shawty bad though, cuz."
Yeah, shit. I'm gonna pay for everything. For that shit.
Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying, bro? Cause look at shawty right there, bro. But that's what I'm saying. And then, like I said, the good women, like that's the other thing about it, that a lot of
Hold on, what you did? You put that out there for the Timothy? Hold on. Your motor done went out again. Hold on. Goddamn, hold on. Talk, Chubbs. Couple. Goddamn. Okay, but well, he done got his motor done went out and generator. We finna got now close this thing. This section about this right quick, but let me go on and get through it. So the nigga telling them talk Chubbs and like he did something good. That's why I'm telling. It's just like when you let niggas that ain't never had no bread, or niggas that were working jobs, and niggas that was nerds and this and that or whatever, like I say, lame. Then they next thing you know, they get major money. They start promoting pandering shit like this. Yeah, your generator kick back in. But I'm saying, so he telling the nigga talk Chubbs like he was telling somebody something. But bruh say, the boy Cyrus say, man, look, one of the couples are ranked on Google top most beautiful black families in the world. LOL. Check out words by Ezekiel wife and try to tell me she's not beautiful. He was not paying her bills before they got married. Talk or making arguments with 0 days to support it. Like, why are you lying? Or whatever you say. Yeah, cool. But they say, then they say, niggas say, but yeah, niggas say, boy, saying anything to go viral, the psychology is genius, and that's why I wanted to pause for a minute. But yeah, I mean, niggas just doing that shit to sell records right now, whatever, man, units or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of people just say stuff online just so people to talk about it. But once again, in 3 months, if that's going to be the new standard, this is just be my question with all these trends that a lot of people want to go viral or they want some type of reaction out of it, right? I just say if that took off in mass, just think about this real quick. With a lot of these movements, if they took off in mass, what would the world look like? So if the world looked like after 3 months, the woman get all her bills paid, what is society going to eventually look like if that's the world we live in?
Boy, it's going to be nothing but homeless men everywhere, robbing, killing, living on the corner, trying to survive. To pay, you done gave up all your bread. Oh, man, because you're dating 5 or 6 women. Now you done got 6, 7 different. You got to pay the bills or you nothing. Oh, man, that shit going to be dangerous. It's already damn near that like that. Now, that's why everybody's single.
Yeah.
Spreading the houses of Virginia all around. But yeah,
man. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, because I mean, I feel like any of these trends, like, okay, we could take, like, I'm going to take one that's just cliche. The whole hot girl summer. Let's just say hot girl summer took over. I'm talking about for everybody, not just, you know, and some people will say everybody was doing it. I'm going to say I don't think it was like that. But still, what I'm saying is all the women adopt the hot girl summer mentality.
Yeah.
What is society gonna look like? It's not gonna be no relationships. It's gonna be a whole bunch of women finesse. It's just gonna be a mess, is what my point is saying. So a lot of these trends, and that's what I always say. It don't matter what it is, whatever be trending, it don't never be nothing that if it happened in mass, it would benefit society.
I mean, it's no seriousness in the world right now. That's the thing, but everything is serious. If you know what I'm saying. It's like food is going up through the roof and People are losing their cars, their houses at an all-time high. This is not, and that's why I say Dr. Tobias was in the comment like, oh, everybody's not broke. Man, I don't care. We can say not one person. What's happening, Decatur Jones? You in the building? What's up, my boy? But you can say one person got some money, or the 1% of people. We get that. But the numbers are showing it. The foreclosures are showing it. The repossession, the evictions are showing it. The people online faking and all that. I mean, that don't mean shit. We talking about who shit on the side of the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, bro, like I said, this morning when I woke up, bro, no lie, took the dog out, man. It was a dude out there sifting through the trash can. You understand what I'm saying? Behind, I was like, but let me go ahead and get on up out of here. But like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, and once again, I wish I could have got my camera out quick enough, man. But I had went up there to Portland, bro. And when I got there to Portland, bro, if y'all just see how many folks is living in these abandoned cars that they have changed and put the little like curtains up on the side. It's like it'll be like a Chevy Malibu, but it'll have like sheets along the side, and it's just parked right along the I don't know what that is in Portland. I don't think that's the Pacific Ocean. It might be, or it could be a river. I'm not sure. But like you literally see people down there bathing in whatever that is.
Oh no.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Man. It's like you walking by people outside just brushing their teeth outside in the middle of the street, spit. You know what I mean? It's just like people is really literally struggling right now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think a lot of people really see it because it get crazy.
Man. And I'm saying the thing about it is we're not even snapping back into reality, bro, and being able to say, damn, you know what? We do need 2 incomes in this house. Maybe we even need 2 couples. Let's all just stay together, rock out, and we'll all pay the half, and we'll like, you know, like the Mexicans, they say. But I mean, we have no, we on the so far on the other end of the spectrum of saying we don't need each other at all that we ain't even thinking about like, damn, let me kind of show you a picture of what I'm thinking of what I'm saying. Something that might can let everybody see where I'm coming from. It's something like this. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, it's kind of like something like this. And that's why I say the meaning of this. And at the top, as you see, you got all the people just standing a band. Then you got the one person, with the one person bucking. Then you got a few people bucking. Still got the master in the top. Hold on, you bouncing in and out, but then you got the other section. Okay, there you go in the building. But but then you got but now you got the last one where everybody take a stance, man. You got to get serious and take a stance for all this shit to change. They're gonna forever keep programming us. And just think of the man with the whip. It's like society or like the elite just telling us to keep doing shit, to keep destroying our race, keep destroying everything, bro. Yeah. One person can't stand up and 5 people can't stand up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a deep picture, man. You got to stand up. Because I'm saying the whole fact of the matter is if we all going to sleep outside, let's sleep outside. If we all going to grab wood and just build wherever we want to build and have septic tanks or get it out the river, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, you over tapping?
Nah, you good. You good.
Yeah, so I'm just saying cause nobody's talking about how niggas is bathing in the Pacific Ocean and shit, like you said.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's a definite problem. But I just feel like it's just like I said, it's just a lot of issues that I don't think a lot of people are addressed. So have you ever lived in an abandoned car or a building? No.
Shit, that's what we ain't saying we have, but from the looks of the thing, that's what's going on. It's norm right now.
It's
the norm because people are rather pretend like they out here doing the greatest and doing the best, living their best life by themselves. And I'm saying that because I personally know women working 12, 14 hours with kids, the kids watching the other kids the most of them 20 hours of the day whenever they like, God damn, still running around too proud to listen to a man or follow behind. I mean, like, just to get some help from, like, I'm like, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just think it's real tough out here when you really start analyzing everything, when you really start looking at what some people have to go through. That's the reason why I say, like, me going through Portland, me seeing what I see, me seeing the guy in the dumpster this morning. I mean, you know, all them water bottles full of who knows what in that trash can, and he just trying to collect enough so he probably can go to the recycling center and maybe get him $10.
Yeah.
And that's what he got to do to survive. And I don't think a lot of people are doing it. You know what I mean? It still be I haven't really seen a lot of the women and stuff like that, but it just be a lot going on.
No, I mean, but the thing is, it's like this, and we just know we'll get into a conversation and keep going. But the women are in a spiral. I mean, the women are working, like I say, tooth and nail. Yeah, they doing 2 and 3 jobs. Kids raising the kids and all of that, because there's no possible way that a man can hit. Like, yeah, I get that, but is that the order of shit? If you could just slow down, live below your means, let's put all the Balenciaga and shit back for a minute. Everybody's gonna have to do it. The economy's showing you gotta do it. We're not talking about the 1% who are gazillionaires. We get that. We just talking about regular people. Get back to where it's like, okay, it's cool to have a little, in the older time, like a $150,000 house. It was just small a little bit, just enough room, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
2 kids sleep in 1 bedroom and 3 kids in 1 room. You know what I'm saying?
But is that 3-bedroom? Is that your kids sharing room? Is that exciting? You know what I mean? Can you show that on can you put that on the gram? Look at my kids sleeping in the same room. Oh, girl, your man ain't got enough money to get their kids to have your own. See what I'm saying? But once again, to keep going back to what we were talking about earlier, our priorities are thrown off. That's a big problem. A lot of our priorities are thrown off. So we can't get back to focusing on stuff that matters. Like I said, getting our families and I don't even want to see when people talk about the community, I don't necessarily look at the Black community as a whole. I look at the community as like where you live at. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to get your community in order. But it's like we really can't do that. But shout out to Decatur Jones. He said, but in reality, a lot of people really had their own agenda, but we still say us. Exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We can talk about, we want to fix this. We want to fix Black people as a whole. We want to fix Black relationships. We want to fix Black families. But then, like you said, if you got your own agenda, which is to put on social media, or if your agenda is to scam people or to do whatever, like I said, it's, like I've been saying this for the longest time. We don't even need the white man. We bad enough to each other.
Yeah,
that we don't need no white man ever to step in and do nothing. He could just sit back and be like, shoot, I'll let them do it to themselves. And
that's why I used to be like that, like everybody else and shit like that. But now I know I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna blame systemic racism and all of that. Hell no. We sitting up mad at each other. Every nigga that you see successful, even at what we go through and shit, niggas you grew up with mad and trying to start shit with you. You like, come on, bro, what the hell? We supposed to be all trying to get some money and get the fuck away from this shit for real. Some niggas like me, I got a temper too. You try me, I'm gonna talk shit, whatever, too, slap, fuck out, whatever. But I'm saying the reality should be like, damn, nigga, what is we even beefing on? We supposed to be trying to get some shit and get out this poverty we in. Our folks ain't got shit. We ain't got shit. If I flip you, you can't even get buried, bro. You only got the money to get buried.
But that's
what I'm saying.
But like, think about this, bro. Like, think about all. This one thing I realized, right? And this is the sad part about us, right? If you think about us as a people, as a community, even if you think about where people who are pretty well off that are Black, if we got majority Black neighborhoods where they're pretty well off, then if you got a Publix, if you got a Whole Foods, if you got a Trader Joe's, if you got a Chick-fil-A, that's where you feel like, oh, okay, we have arrived. It's none of our own businesses, none of our own people's things, nothing that we are physically buying that is a representation of us. Like you said, Louis Vuitton, not Black. Balenciaga, not Black. Marc Jacobs, not Black. Whatever.
Yeah, you seen Killer Mike try that to buy Black. Went for 1 week, but the thing is, it's about the unity. We all have heard the reels and the memes and telling you like, let's boycott. That's the only thing that works. The only thing that works is when you go with their pocket.
Right. They will get together to boycott, but they won't get together to support. That's the backwards part.
And right now they're not even getting together to boycott, because all we want to do is fucking march. Marching don't work. Boycotting work. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But that spirals back into what we were saying a little bit too, because all I wanted to get into majorly was, if the women don't listen to the Bible, they don't fear God, that means they do not agree with the man being the head. Even if they say it here and there, they don't agree. The respect is not there. If I go to work like you, nigga, I don't respect you. I don't have to listen to you because I go work many hours as you. Is it a way over this shit? I mean,
but this is the thing you got to kind of look at though, right? Even if you want to get into the Bible, if you want to get into scriptures and things like that, the main issue that I see with a lot of people who even deal with the Bible is they never read it. They've always had it taught to them, and they've never sat down and actually read it and found out what's in it. Because pretty much any question that you have, right, you can pretty much find it in that book if you got a question. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm going to go ahead and pull up some of the slides that I was going to bring up earlier.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is the part that people meet. And then, like I said, it ain't about trying to preach nobody or whatever. This is about, this wisdom has been around for thousands of years. And even back in these days, these dudes, like, you gonna see with some of the scripture that we're gonna talk about, it wasn't like they was like, oh, they women back, boy, back during these times, but them women was great. You can't even say it back then. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, it's like if you take the wisdom of what it's saying, you shouldn't get mad at it if you are a believer or whatever the case may be. But this is what I'm talking about. So, like, a lot of them is in Proverbs, right? Like,
but even with that said, hold on, but you could have put it up there. But even with that said, is it an expiration date on the Bible?
I'm saying, like, the principles, no, the principles, no. But I'm talking about as far as like following, like, some of the laws, yes, because we're not in a society, we're not in a government that says that the things are okay. You understand what I'm saying?
Don't we need like this commander in chief to tell us which one is what? Because people is freestyling this shit.
Right.
That's
what
the
I'm
problem.
Saying, but see, we're not ready to do, like, see, America wanted to be the, like they say, the land of opportunity, the land that welcomed everybody, versus like them Arab countries, they not with that. They like, nah, it's Islam over here. If you're not with the Islam, go somewhere else. And they don't, you know, and then they keep their women in check. You understand what I'm saying? But that's the society that he set up. And they're like, we're not worried about whatever the world say. We got all this oil money. So, we walk around with tigers and lions. We don't care what y'all think about.
So hypothetically, let me say it like this. If they say, you said them is what, Arab? You say Arab?
Yeah, you know, they call it the Arab world. That's like North Africa all the way across to Saudi Arabia.
Okay, let me say this. So hypothetically, they'll put a shirt up and say, what that shit is? Oh yeah, no Arab, don't listen to no Arab woman. Right?
Absolutely.
And I mean, they know to shut the fuck up.
But see, that's my point though, right?
I'm just
saying they would never need the shirt, because once again, you can't find no Arab woman prime minister in any of them countries, because they're not going to allow it to happen. They have shut that down a long time ago. But see, in America, they wanted to have a different society. So that's the reason why in that Arab world, they're not allowing it. They're going to always, the way it's looking, as long as they Muslim and they following that Quran, oh no, ain't women, like I said, I think in Saudi Arabia, they just got allowed to drive.
So most modern American women couldn't even survive over there, honestly.
Well, you noticed, I mean, I know you've been talking about the female porta potties, but what they've been having trouble with in Dubai is the women aren't covering up when they get there. Now, you know, they be doing all the freaky, sneaky stuff once you get inside or wherever they at. But now, you're not just walking around Dubai like you want to with your titties. Yeah. You can't, like the way we be seeing people walk around them little bitty shorts on with their you can't do that over there in them air, bro. They will arrest you and get you off the street, or they will give you some proper clothes to wear and have you in a whole burqa walking around there.
I mean, but do you think, when you think about it, I just thought of this, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's to say the standard of Dubai women, hypothetically, don't take this to the bank, but I'm saying if the standard is the Dubai woman daily to be considered a wife, and
You talking about the woman? You talking about the ones that's covered up in the society?
Yeah, I'm saying the one in the society who are successful. I mean, the one in society who are successfully married because they're not doing all the extra shit and they're not getting away with breaking the rules of the Dubai, right? Or what you were saying.
Nah,
if that was the standard in America, couldn't that possibly produce better women?
I mean, the point about it is it's possible, but I feel like we've already had that in America. Like we had the Puritan society, and it didn't necessarily work out. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll take it too extreme. I'll put it to you like that. Because then it'll just be, you know, anything could be considered something, and then they'll try to have a case against a woman sometime. So that's just what I was gonna say. But
yeah, get to them scriptures.
Yeah. I just wanted to, because like I said, the name of the show tonight was Should We Listen to Women's Modern Logic or God's Word? And once again, the people who do believe in the Bible, it's like, once again, do you read it? Because once again, when I'm reading Proverbs, please understand what I'm saying. This is not like a mandate from God saying what you should do. This is what we call words of wisdom, things you should live by. Easy. You understand what I'm saying? Like nothing is like so deep in what you're gonna hear in some of these proverbs where you're like, yeah, nah, this sounds like church. No, I'm just saying, like, listen to what they was dealing with thousands of years ago. It said it is better to live in the desert than with a quarrelsome and nagging wife. Proverbs 21:19. Didn't the Yanks have a song called Nagging? And they was talking about they women nagging them. They out in the desert. Living
they
in
rather
tent,
be in the desert.
But they say it's better to live in the desert, to basically be out there with no water, no food, no substance, in the height in the heat, than to be in a home with a quarrelsome and nagging woman.
And so that's arguing for y'all that don't know quarrelsome, want to argue, want to get into shit, debate, chaos. Man, that's fucked up. They've been doing that shit since the beginning of time.
And that's what I'm saying. If you look at like some of these, like I said, words of wisdom that you could live by, it's just like, okay, we understand the Bible was written by men, so it's always going to be skewed that way. But we also understand that the Bible is a patriarchal book. So first of all, if you don't want to follow it, then you need to find another religion, because that's the thing that's going to be happening, right? So then I want to go to another thing in Proverbs, right? Because they had a lot of Proverbs about women. Like, listen to this next one. And see, and the only thing I want y'all to do when we bringing these scriptures out, don't feel like you're at church. What I want to say is, what these people were saying thousands of years ago, does it still apply? They say history repeats itself, right? So if they're talking about having quarrelsome women 2,000 years ago, before social media, before DMs, before Birkin bags, then you gotta think, what was they complaining about? Oh, you only got one camera. You know, my girl down the street, her husband got. Was that what was going on? We don't know. But what I'm saying is, when I bring this stuff out, just think about this is what people thousands of years ago was saying. Watch this one. It says, for the lips of an immoral woman are as sweet as honey, and her mouth is smoother than oil. But in the end, she is as bitter as poison, as dangerous as a double-edged sword. That's Proverbs 5, 3, and 4. Now, can you say that the women who are immoral, but they, like I said, they know how to finesse? Don't that sound like finessing to you?
Yeah.
And it's saying that,
Sweet
whatever come out her mouth, oh yeah, baby, I love you, yeah, okay, all right, yeah. And then, like you said, what you were saying?
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
man, red fish, blue fish, one fish, two fish, three fish, blue.
The veterans of the Indonesian. First of all, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to.
Oh, once they get to talking, it's over with.
But that's what I'm saying. If you think about what it's saying in these proverbs, it's literally describing the same thing that some people say you're dealing with right now. Let's get another one. I'm gonna get through all these proverbs first. Then it's about that's that old. You know how they love to say, "Oh, that's the Old Testament." I got some New Testament stuff,
bro. But it's just as valid because it's crazy that it's doubling back and it's still going on in society today, bro. That's why I really wanted to know: are we gonna really just discredit the Bible? It's already telling us, hey, if y'all start doing Sodom and Gomorrah, You know, hey, don't do, hey, bro, don't do this. Don't do that. Don't steal. Don't keep, hey.
Yeah, let me go.
Be quiet. Stand back. Obey your husband.
No, you
Be
can't
the help
that.
me.
No, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. Let's go to
Be
this.
the help me.
Oh, no, you good. Think of this. Proverbs 5:6. She gives no thought to the way of life. Her paths wander aimlessly, but she does not know it. I think about that right there. She gives no thought to the way of life, meaning she doesn't even think about what she's really doing. And she just wanders around doing whatever she wants to do. But it's like she doesn't realize she's lost. She doesn't realize that there is something wrong even with the behavior. That's what, in my opinion, that scripture is saying. But once again, thousands of years ago, this is what people was writing about. Like, this was their perception of those women at that time.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. And now it's just more and more becoming of the average woman. Wanderers. Right. Everybody's wanderers because you're not under covering of a man. But let's go.
All right, here's another proverb. This is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I've done nothing wrong.
Accountability. It wasn't no accountability.
Girl,
I got a good girl, bro.
Yeah, that might be a new one that the women be saying. I'm a good girl,
bro. That's it. I need to make the merch. Good girl, bro. Merch.
Absolutely no accountability whatsoever. If you even think about that, because she's basically saying she can go cheat on her husband, and then, boy, that's. Boy, let me put that back on the screen. She can go cheat on her woman, come home, have a whole meal, wipe her mouth, and be like,
I ain't do nothing wrong.
I ain't do nothing. I'm good.
Bro, hold on. Let's make this the point of the night too, bro.
Sure.
If we got sisters, anybody with sisters, you know they will lie like a motherfucker. Y'all better stop thinking. Hold on, let's wait a minute. If it's 2 kids, mama come in and say, who did it? She will lie like a motherfucker. Let's get this shit understood. We starting to act like women won't even do nothing wrong. It's like, oh no, women don't usually do. Bro,
I'm not saying that.
Evil as but that's what's being shown.
But that's the problem though. But see, that's the other problem though. The women were always supposed to be honestly the moral compass of everything in society. Right. So that's where everything, in my opinion, is getting thrown off, because it's not necessarily the men. The men have always been conquerors, leaders, protectors, builders, all that other type of stuff. The woman was supposed to establish how the family was going to be brought up. You understand what I'm saying? So if their moral compass is off, then it just throws everything else off. Because it's not necessarily, even if you go biblically, it was not necessarily the father's job to really get the morality and everything right. But let's get to the ones that I know you want to hear.
You know this.
1 Timothy 5:13. Besides, they get into the habit of being idle and going about from house to house. And not only do they become idlers, but also busybodies who talk nonsense, saying things they not ought to. So basically, this is talking about thousands of years ago. The women was just walking around gossiping. That's what this is about. Gossip.
Yes, going spot to spot, busybody.
See what I'm saying? Back in the day, they didn't have no Instagram. They didn't have no IG. They didn't have none of that. So they had to go house to house, literally, to gossip. And
then what they really just metaphorically saying, they getting hit. They're talking about, that's my homeboy. That's my brother. Getting hit from house to house, getting hit like a ping pong ball. Ping, 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 ping.
I don't know if it could have been going on, right? But
that's what it's telling you.
They were supposed to be throwing them rocks at them.
That's why I'm saying they know everybody business. They busybodies. They know everybody because they done been pillar talking with these niggas. Oh man, come on. They been going on 4 pillars were made. This shit crazy. Come on. Right, pillar talking without a pillar. Oh, damn. Right.
Here we go. Here's another one. 1 Timothy 2:9. I also want the woman to dress modestly with decency and propriety, adorning themselves not with elaborate hairstyles or gold or pearls or expensive clothes, but with good deeds appropriate for women who profess to worship God. We got the dress code is definitely dead.
It's dead
in the water. It's dead in the water. But once again, this is what they saw, because my whole point is, and this is what I always tell people when it comes to the Bible. You have to understand there had to be an example that they saw that they would have been writing and basing this stuff off. If everybody was just completely righteous and there was nobody that fell into these categories, nobody would really even feel what they were saying. But obviously, people must have been walking around, sexy red type.
I mean, I got a perspective to come at this shit with. Do you notice this though? And viewers, audience, do you notice this? What's not in the Bible? Correct me if I'm wrong, which I doubt I am.
Okay.
Do you hear anything about like men stop walking around with your G-string leafs on and you're showing and flashing the women? Like the men wasn't doing shit like that. I mean, I ain't saying they didn't have none of the beast and wild men, and I'm just saying the thing wasn't to say, hey men, quit flashing all the women. Put your clothes. Oh, put your pants out your ass. Like niggas were just doing normal. It wasn't no whole bunch of. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no bunch of rules to men that was vulgar. That was against being vulgar. That's what I'm.
Yeah, the only one I had to say real quick that I can think of, it just said that a man is not supposed to wear a woman's clothes, an attire meant for
most
definitely.
A woman.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's not a lot of things about like the man being
is a rule
inappropriate.
Yeah,
that's the way I look at it. Yeah, obviously we know the man committed adultery because that happened.
Nah, we know adultery. Nah, we know that.
Now we know that happened, but we're talking about like you're talking about regular in society, how you're acting. It's not like there are no scriptures about ladies. I mean, once again, we gotta remember the Bible was written by men, but this is the book that you choose to follow. But at the same time, there is no book that said there is no verse that talks to the women where they basically say, ladies, if you have a a flamboyant husband, it is better to go jump in a lake than to have a flamboyant. We don't have no scriptures like that.
Nah, we don't have them scriptures. That's all I'm saying.
I got you.
That's something to think about.
Yeah, I'm about to get to one of your favorite ones.
Okay, let's get it.
I do not permit a woman to teach or to assume authority over a man. She must be quiet, for Adam was formed first, then Eve. And Adam was not the one that was deceived. It was the woman who was deceived and became the sinner. So right here, this speaks to women pastors. This speaks to women in authority, period. It says, I'm not supposed to be under the authority of a woman. That's biblical. That's New Testament. That's what what you Christians believe in, right? You believe in the New Testament and what it says. So once again, if you're a woman pastor, I don't know how you get over this. This ain't the one. It says, I do not permit a woman to teach or to assume authority over a man. I don't understand how you get around that, because Timothy in this scripture is establishing the rules for the church. And he's telling people from now on, if you're going to be a Christian, if you're going to follow this church, this is what you got to do. You come learn and be silent under men's authority. That's what it's saying. And there's no way around that. Now, I don't rock with that, but you're a Christian.
I mean, what do you mean? But what I'm
saying is.
I know.
Well, I'll just explain it real quick. See, what I'm saying is, if you look at once again, I'm Old Testament, right? If you look at the women in the Old Testament, they weren't necessarily put in this weak kind of like they didn't necessarily have to be like naggers or whatever the case may be, but they was a little different before you get to like some of the queens. Once you get to the queens, you can throw a lot of stuff out. I'm just talking about the regular people in the formation of what would be called Israel. Those women, like I said, you had women that led Israel. You had, Abraham. Sarah was like, nah, you got to get that woman out of my house. And he listened. That's Abraham. That's who all these religions is based off of, Abraham. You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is once you get to that New Testament, it's like based on the New Testament, right?
The Paulians.
Yeah. Abraham should have told Sarah, hey, no. You ain't going to tell me to do nothing. If I want to keep Hagar in the house, I'm going to do that. I'm the man. That's how it would have went if you would have been following something like First Timothy. That's the reason why I'm saying I don't rock with that. But the man was still in control.
But you steady split. So you giving them a cop out. That's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
giving them.
So
I'm not giving them a cop out because Christians follow that, but they don't follow those aspects of it. That's my point. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not giving them a cop out. What I'm saying is that even when I look at the Old Testament, you could recognize a good, strong woman. That's not like the strong, independent woman that we got now. I'm just saying a woman who was on top of her stuff. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm referring to. Versus once you get to the New Testament, it's just like, nah, y'all ain't talking no more. Just be quiet and sit over there somewhere. And y'all follow that as Christians, but y'all don't follow that because y'all definitely are pastors. Y'all definitely are on some sort of committee talking, doing whatever. When it says you're supposed to learn in church in silence, I didn't write
because they don't care. They don't care what the book says.
Yeah, I mean it's tough, but I think this last one in 1 Peter will kind of sum things up here. It says, your beauty should not come from outward adornment, such as elaborate hairstyles and wearing of gold jewelry or fine clothes. Rather, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. So 1 Peter is saying, ladies, your worth is on the inside, not on what you look like on the outside, not in the BBL, not in no long, like you say, hair hats and all that other stuff. It's on the inside. But look, it says, listen to what it says, the unfading beauty of a gentle and a quiet spirit.
That's
what I be trying to say.
That was beautifully written.
And what I be trying to tell people is, you don't even have to believe in God, but this is just like, this could be Luke Skywalker talking to whoever, man. It don't matter. These are beautiful, to me, things to live by. Because if you think about that as a man, if you could say, man, my wife has a calming and a calm, quiet spirit. That's great versus just, oh yeah, she gonna be complaining about something.
No, but don't even compare it to that. Compare it to even herself saying in the mirror, saying like, oh, I got a PhD and I work 2 jobs. I drive Instacart. I don't care about no nigga. I got money on the side and I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That is insane compared to a good, quiet spirit.
But what I'm saying is, what's wrong with that? My thing is, and I get it. And this is what I kind of feel like as well, too. I feel like everybody is like, everybody in defense mode. Everybody got their guard up. Because that woman, she don't want to be vulnerable because she worried about the dude out there that's going to be out there. Oh, he going to spend the rent money at the strip club. Or he going to be out there with 80 girls in his DM. The dude, on the other hand, he afraid, too. Oh, dang, she got a secret OnlyFans. Does she really like me like this? You understand? So it's like we both got our guards up. And nobody can just say, all right, man, let's get this right. You lead, I follow, and and if it don't work out, shout it just don't work. But we can't continue to move through this stuff guarded. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everybody gonna be stuck.
That's why I said we gonna have to come with next week, man. I'm suggesting it now. The full show, we gonna have to go through the week and figure it out. And we're gonna have to get this.
We gonna build society, or we doing a 7-week challenge?
We're gonna build a society with the 7-week challenge, and it might be more. That might just be part 1.
7 days or 7 weeks.
7-day challenge. My bad.
Okay,
7-day phone challenge.
Like,
that's the first part. We got to get through the 7-day phone challenge because it shouldn't even be these relationships if you can't make it through the 7 days. We need solid couples, man. We're trying to build a solid foundation, solid teams, as they say, partners. Let's build solid marriages. Fuck all that plan. We gotta save society. We can't. Jesus ain't coming back right now for us, and Trump ain't gonna save us, and Kamala ain't neither.
Right, but see, you know what I was thinking about? Like, imagine how society would be if everybody was just real open and honest from the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? You meet a girl and you just say, she was like, do you see a future with us? Nah, I mean, really, I just want to take you out and smash, and I don't really want to call you back after that. If that would be cool. You know what I'm saying? If that would be cool with you, you know what I'm saying? I would just really appreciate
But the woman can say that. The woman can say that.
She can say that too. Or the woman could be like, hey,
no,
look,
I'm saying she can get away with it.
Right. But see, what I'm saying is this. If we had that level of honesty from the beginning, a woman could come to you and say, hey, look, I'm struggling right now. I really don't find you that attractive. But look, If you pay all my bills, I'll let you sleep with me. I'll cook meals. I probably will be entertaining other men in your DMs. If you're cool with cooked meals and sleeping with a beautiful woman, is that acceptable for you? The man could, you see what I'm saying? The man could make a decision. The woman could make a decision because everybody is just being open and honest and free, saying, hey, look, we don't have to put on. You don't have to make it seem like
hold on.
It's a whole thing.
Hold on. We want you now. I'm letting you talk too. This ain't to cut you off. We got a new guest, Latchy Warner. She wants to know what the 7-day phone challenge is. You want to start off a little bit and I intervene or whatever?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can sum it up pretty quick, but basically what it's saying is if you're in a relationship and you believe you're in a monogamous relationship, you only want your partner and your partner only wants you, then what y'all should be able to do is give each other the unlock code to your phone and switch phone for 7 days. And during that 7 days, you can go through his Instagram, his Facebook, all the social media, all his pictures, all his whatever. If after those 7 days, whatever you found or didn't find, y'all still stay together, y'all actually got a strong relationship.
Yep. Yep,
but
that's what it is. And,
like I
we're
said,
saying after the 7 days, you can keep it going, and y'all can just have the app that intertwines each other messages, and y'all can just live together.
Like you said, y'all get your own page together. Y'all get your own social media, all this stuff, because that's
Instagram. Instagram combined, both of y'all on both each other's profile pic and everything. She said,
absolutely.
I'm single, so it doesn't apply. But see, that's the problem. We trying to stop everybody from being single because y'all living like renegades. Y'all don't want to listen to no rules. And that's why the whole topic of the show was don't listen to black, what they say,
you put that don't listen to black
don't
women.
listen to black women. That's the thing, because y'all don't need to be single. You got to submit. Or and I'm saying submit to somebody. You've been with somebody, like they say. You've had a child with somebody 9 times out of 10. You got to submit to that person. Or don't have no child by that person. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hold on. She put this up on the screen. She said, are y'all single? I don't know if I guess she didn't catch the last show. My ex failed the 7-day challenge horribly. So I can't necessarily say I'm single, but I am no longer attached to that woman. I can say that part. You understand what I'm saying? But
yeah. We got some wild circumstances up here, man. You know, we got some polygamous situation.
There's some stuff going on, but see, like, this is just my whole thing right now. And see, like, let me see what she put right here. She said, oh, you gonna put it back up? Go ahead.
Hold on. Yeah.
She said, honestly, right now, I'm currently submitting to God. I'm sure he will lead me into the right direction. Now, once again, I don't want to become nobody's pastor. But the only thing I will ask you, ma'am, is if you're going to say that if you follow the Bible, then what I believe, the way we showed these examples still hold and exist from 2,000 years ago to modern times. The only thing I will ask you to do is show me in the Bible where God spoke to a woman, right, and was leading her in a certain direction. Because the biblical order is God, man,
leads
woman,
the
child.
Man.
Yeah, but it's God, man, woman, child. That's what it's always been.
And that's what we're saying. You can't freelance. You gotta get the man in position. You gotta get the man in position. And then, like I say, real shit, no jokes. You know what I'm saying? All jokes aside. Y'all gotta soften up. You gotta soften up. Like he said, the soft, quiet woman.
Yeah.
But she wasn't a soft, quiet woman.
I just say, like, Lachey Warner, if you interested, not like that, but if you're interested in finding out, I did 2 shows called A BBL Ruined My Marriage. Great shows. It goes into the depths of what we're talking about. That's a harmless little plug there. But I also believe, like you said, you need to pray on it. But I do believe this, though, right? And this is the one thing, like I said, ever since I kind of got her up off of me, right, I spiritually unattached myself to her. Bro, everything just been falling apart. I know I was late tonight, but once again, I'm still where I need to be. I mean, you know what I mean? Everything worked. Go ahead.
Hold on.
I know we run out of time, but go ahead.
I want to give Lachey a little sample so she can go tune into the other episodes on Libre TV.
Oh, I'm saying. I'm about to say. Oh, you got a clip.
January 5th, and she said once again, no, watch the metaphors. I'm a cheat.
Oh, not the metaphor.
No amor.
Not the metaphor.
No, my king. No, my love. I'm, basically like a funny dude. Hey, funny guy.
Hey, funny guy.
Funny guy, the wife.
No.
Then she said,
The wife said, hey, funny guy. No.
And then she said, send me something.
Man. Oh my God, bro, that was devastating. A woman say, "Hey, funny guy."
Yeah, no doubt. But y'all know what time it is, man. We gotta roll. We'll be back next week. Like I said, y'all can check out my BBL. Also got a new song on Spotify. My wife is a thought pocket. Y'all can check all that stuff out. But we gotta go. Bye.